What is going on, people? What is that?
What do you mean? It's me.
All right. What the heck? You been spending time at Disney or what?
No, I got that from my sister-in-law for Christmas, I
Oh,
believe.
very nice. Very nice. What's been going on, Cory? It's
I don't
been a
know. It's
couple
been
weeks since we've done this.
yeah. I know. I haven't I haven't talked to you at all, so we got to catch up. Wink.
Yeah, so we'll get into that. We'll give it a couple minutes for people to get in here. Um, but yeah, see who we got in here so far. Just got one person. We'll pull up the private chat or no, the chat with everybody. There we go. As always, like we usually do, go ahead and get your Q and A's in at any time, and we'll try to answer them all at the very end. So, um, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I got this shared on all the different social medias.
I know. I got to make sure I got mine too. I'm terrible at that. Got that on the old Facebook. Got it on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm just messaging a couple people that normally get in here.
Wow, that's a very flattering picture you chose for me on Instagram.
You're welcome, buddy. I zoomed right in on you. You're the important one here, so.
Yeah.
Tilt this up just a
You could have at least had me smile. It was the face that I got going on.
The freeze frame. All right, that's you mentioning me in your story. What'd you do? Take a picture of me?
No, I just shared your story into my story.
There you go. Perfect.
You gotta add the swipe up though.
Oh yeah, just need 1,000 followers for that.
Oh really?
You know what? Yeah, that's what you need in order to get the swipe
shit.
up.
I didn't know that.
1,000 followers.
I am probably the worst social media person ever. Like I barely post like once a year, and then so I don't know how any of that stuff works.
I just figured out today, or not today, but just recently. Why is there a picture of my phone looking at a vehicle? Anyways, I think my wife used my phone to take a picture. Yeah, TikTok. So I've been posting a little bit on there. Some training and stuff like that. Kind of like what I normally would do with my Instagram stories. I figured out how to recently add like a link in my bio type thing. So it's not something you can normally do because I had my link like in my regular like type out bio on there. But as soon as I started posting videos and getting like people following me and stuff like that, I got a ban put on my account where I couldn't change my bio for 24 hours. And they completely erased my biography on
really?
TikTok. Yeah. And they wouldn't tell me what I did or anything like that, but they completely deleted my bio. I couldn't change it for 24 hours. So in order to get that, I had to change over to a business account. But now I don't get all like the cool songs and stuff like that like everybody has.
Wow. Yeah, I have no idea how any of that shit works.
Oh, me neither. I'm still learning. But it's all part of trying to grow the brand, I guess.
Yeah.
Things. So, but okay. I guess the main topic of the podcast tonight is going to be getting into a little bit of we are now getting ready to train for throwdown, right?
Yep.
Do you have anything else before that?
That's my big comp is before that, the one in June.
The one in Rhode Island.
I'm training for that competition, but pretty much everything I'm training for transitions over to the throwdown.
Okay. So we also haven't talked since you made a change in coaches on here yet either.
Yep. Yeah. So
I kind of made a hint about it in one of my videos a little while ago, and some people were making their picks of who it was. I told them it was the classic American Strongman. So we'll get into that in a little bit if you want.
Yeah.
Or if anybody wants to make their guesses of who that may be, since we have a couple people in here. Who do you think Cory's new coach is? It's a classic American Strongman from the United States. American, you know. Anyways,
that's what American Strongman means.
So, so anyways, I got my prep started this week for the throwdown. It's a long ways out yet, but we're making slow changes to move me into that. And with that whole process, what I did is I'm having Cory do my nutrition for right now. Well, probably for the whole time, but just for right now, you're doing just my nutrition. So, do you want to kind of talk a little bit about some of the things that you picked for me to follow since from switching over to keto to getting ready to prep?
Yeah. So basically, what I did is I have you following almost the same thing that I have, except for I have a little more carbs mixed in than you do because you were on keto. So if you go from eating keto to having 300 carbs instantly, you're going to mess up your stomach. You're going to have a tough time with it. Plus, that's like one thing with us. Like we're both big dudes. We're over 300 pounds. So we can afford to not have carbs. And that's a big misconception. Like everyone keeps thinking like, oh, I need to, if you were a tiny guy trying to get big, eat all the carbs in the world. But like, since we already have so much fuel, it's a lot easier for us to transition our bodies to burn off our own fat in order to get into better shape. So like with keto, like you were eating fat and your body started using fat as a fuel instead of carbs. Right. And that was helping. But then eventually you kind of plateaued a little bit with your weight loss.
Yep.
So then once you get to that point, you're kind of fuck-oled. And there's not really much you can do. Because as soon as you eat a carb, you're going to gain like 8 pounds right off the bat.
Right.
So then like my plan with you was the transition to only on training days we'll have I don't do exact numbers, so I don't say like 300 grams of protein because at the end of the day, who is going to keep, like, unless you're extreme like Nick, like he keeps track of all that. But when it's our size, we're not doing any massive weight cuts. We're just trying to get in better shape and get stronger. So I just go all off how you feel. So basically, like you can edit the diet weekly. So that way, if you're eating and then all of a sudden you're feeling flat during training or you're starving, add another meal in. So who cares about the numbers? It's all about how many meals you get a day to activate your metabolism. So this is be your first week-ish since you started the diet. How are you feeling with it?
So with it being Easter weekend, it kind of got screwy a little bit. Not only that, but running the roads a lot on Saturday. And so I used what you're allowing me right now is one cheat meal a week. So what I did Saturday is I was running the roads the majority of the day. So I used Saturday as my cheat meal. I did McDonald's drive-through. I got a couple McChickens, a fry, and an iced tea. And that was my cheat meal for the week. And then Easter being yesterday, I packed all my meals to go over to the families and was fine until my mom pulled out dessert.
Yep.
So I did have a scoop of ice cream and some peach cobbler. It had peaches in it, so that's fruit, right?
Yeah, that counts. You're good to go. You're safe.
And then today we were on, I don't know if you saw the news at all today, but we were literally on standby all day for a big fire in the city. So I was literally sitting at the station all day. And so we got food brought to us, which was not the best either, but
yeah.
So I'll be right back on track tomorrow. But yes, the first couple days, I can't remember what day, I believe it was Tuesday I started.
I think so.
I want to say. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were all really good. And I was feeling good. I was actually having a hard time majority of the time even getting down that fourth meal.
Uh-oh.
Am I frozen or you?
Is that me or you? Oh, it's you.
Is it? Okay.
Well, you cut out at hard.
Oh, am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. So I was having a hard time even getting to that fourth meal. Because you haven't eaten 4 meals right now. I seemed to have a hard time either eating or even getting down that whole meal. So I think right now that's fine because I'm still getting used to coming back from intermittent fasting, only eating 1 or 2 meals a day, and those meals being super small regardless. Yeah. So I think within another week or 2, I'll be able to do it. But it seems like my weight was going down. My energy was still feeling good. But yeah, today and yesterday kind of blew that out the window a little bit. So, but we'll get right back on track tomorrow. So
Yeah, that's good. So that's like a big thing that I noticed too. Like it's hard to get right into a strict diet. So unless you have like crazy motivation, but like you have life, you have kids, you have
Right.
everything that affects everything. So that's why I understand.
Yep.
Actually, one of my big things I want to work on is I want to work on basically like a diet plan that you can follow. Say like if you're a trucker and on the road, like safe ways to eat fast food and like safe things to get because like one thing that blew my mind, which sounds crazy, it sounds dumb, but like at most restaurants, you don't have to order like right off the menu. So like when we go to Chili's or something like that, I can be like, can I get 2 grilled chicken breast, a side of rice, and then
Yep.
the fajita mix.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
Yep.
then like that's all. And then they go, yeah, and it's usually cheaper than the meal. Like usually it's like the meals are $12.99, and I get all my stuff for like 10. So I was just like, and that right there, that hits all your things. You're not going crazy. Plus, you're getting food cooked for you. So like, same thing, McDonald's. You can order. Like what I do is I get a grilled chicken sandwich with an extra patty, and then I'll throw away the top bun, just eat like that, and I'll have 2 grilled patties on the sandwich. I still have the bottom bun, so I'm not going crazy over on carbs. But that's just a nice filler in case because I work out on the road too. I own a landscaping company. I'm out all day, every day. And I hate cold food. I don't know how people can eat cold food. So like those people that like just pull out a cold steak and just munch on it, like I don't know how you do that. So that's one thing I've trying to adapt and figure out different little things that I can do. And a lot of times people go, well, I don't want to eat because I'm out on the road. I don't want to eat nothing bad, so I won't eat at all. Well, that's basically the worst thing you can do because your metabolism, if you picture it, it's just like fuel in your car. You go up, down, up, down. So if you eat your meal, you spike out 2 hours later and you're coming back down, you have to have that other meal or snack or something in a couple hours. Otherwise, you go past your bottom and then everything stops. Your body goes back into storing mode because, it's natural survival. You start storing all those calories, which turn to fat. Then you eat again. So then you only come up to here this time and then back down. And it's a really bad thing. So intermittent fasting, it works for I'm not a huge fan of it, but there's a lot of people that swear by it. So it all depends on your body type and how fast your metabolism is. Because like I have friends that could eat McDonald's 5 times a day every day and lose weight, and they're the ectomorphs or endomorphs, yeah, like they can just inhale whatever they want. They could eat as much as they want and they lose weight. And then there's me, like like they say, like I'm Big Daddy, so I drink a milkshake and my ass jiggles for a week.
Right.
Like, so it all depends on how your body reacts to things, and that's kind of what we're going through right now is you seeing how your body reacts to it. And then like I noticed the first 2 weeks of mine, like I felt a little different. I felt like bloated kind of the first week because we were eating so much, and then all of a sudden by the second week I was hungry. By the time I got to that second meal or third meal, every 2-3 hours I needed to get something in my system because I started getting like, oh man, I need to eat, like hangry almost, which I've never had before. And then I've been doing that, and I started at 350. I think it was like in January. Was that when I was telling you on the podcast? I was weighing at 350. And then right now today, I just weighed in about 3 hours ago after my workout, and I was 326. So 25 pounds, and without even trying, basically in 3 months or 2 months, whatever it's been. So that's not bad for especially someone that's not like on a dedicated diet plan I'm just trying to get as strong as possible.
Sure. All right. So we got one person in here still, TJ. TJ hasn't been in here a little while. What's up, buddy? How you doing? So TJ thinks your coach is Pound Stone, which is a good guess. Same type of era, right? So
think more IFSA. If you can go IFSA instead of World's Strongest Man.
And somebody who recently just came back from and has competed this past weekend.
Mm-hmm. And they're competing at World's Strongest Man 2020.
And he didn't compete
2021.
in Texas. Didn't compete in Texas either. Because there's just a big competition down there. So where a couple guys were competing. Who was down there?
Gabriel
Berserker and Pena. Yep. Pena took second and
Trey Mitchell won.
Trey Mitchell. Yeah, I always call him by his
Charles Mitchell.
Yeah. Or Berserker lifter. I'm going to close a tab I got open over here. Hopefully that helps. I keep getting a little Wi-Fi signal thing up in the upper right-hand corner, upper left-hand corner here. So let me see what Wi-Fi I'm connected to also. I'm connected to the faster one. I am getting my modem and Wi-Fi hub upgraded here next week or something like that. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm going from 200 megahertz to 400 megahertz. Still won't help my camera focus, but all right. Let's see. Maybe TJ's the one that left. We did have two people in here at one time. So yeah, you want to talk a little bit about what type of food you got me eating?
Yeah. So right now, the diet is broken down. So we're doing 4 meals a day right now, or 5, depending on how you feel.
Yep.
I also have protein infusions, which doesn't count as a meal, but it's something that you should. It's like a snack, but it's pure protein. So, for instance, mine. As soon as I wake up, I drink 1 cup of raw egg whites. Just chug it right down. I don't count that as my breakfast or nothing. That's just the protein I'm trying to get in because it's a clean protein. Then I eat my breakfast. I have you doing the exact same thing. You can, even if you wanted to, you could throw so for example, your first meal of the day, I got you down to 6 ounces of meat.
Yep.
And then I believe it's 3 ounces of vegetable, or usually it counts as peppers in your eggs. That's what I do. As I was
So
putting
you do pepper, right? You've got me doing broccoli right now for breakfast. You know how hard it is to wake up and eat broccoli the first thing in the morning?
It's not that bad. I'm telling you, man.
So yeah, you got me having 6 ounces of steak first thing in the morning with either 3 eggs. Well, with 6 ounces of steak, 3 eggs, and then half a cup or a full cup of egg whites, and then a cup or half a cup or a cup of broccoli. I can't remember exactly. So that's with breakfast. And then you said I could add any kind of seasoning or anything I want in every single meal. So right now I'm adding everything but the bagel seasoning to that.
Okay.
And I'm cooking the egg whites. So I don't know if I could drink it yet or not.
So you'll be surprised. It's all in your head. It has no taste to it whatsoever. Right. So like you imagine drinking a raw egg, the yolk is what has the flavor. The egg whites themselves, nothing. And you shake that and you drink it, it goes down just like water. It's not chunky or nothing like you picture it. So like at first when he said, when my coach was telling me about it, he's like, yeah, try this. I was like, what do you like drink it? He's like, yeah, drink it raw. And I was like, all right. And then I was just like, I had like a spoonful and I was like, ugh. I was like, I didn't even taste anything. So then I grabbed the carton and I just hit it and I was like, huh, doesn't taste like anything at all.
So I know when you talked about that at first, I asked you, have you heard of muscle egg?
Mm-mm.
So it's like a 1 gallon jug basically of egg whites that you can buy, and they have like different flavors. So they got like vanilla or plain or chocolate and strawberry and stuff like that. So I've seen them at the Arnold, and they, like I said, they sell it by the 1 gallon jug. I'm not sure if they're still around or not because I haven't been back to the Arnold or to hear about it or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm doing a Google search right now.
I go to Sam's Club and I buy a case of like the little milk jugs you get when you're in school, little chocolate milk jugs. They come in that. I think it's like 2 or 3 cups per thing, and I think there's 12 of them in a case, and it's like $6. So it's even cheaper than buying regular eggs. At that point, I buy that case and I just have those. So first thing in the morning, wake up, chug that down. Liquid.
Yep. Liquid egg whites. So it's muscle egg, and you can build your own case, or they got different flavors that you can buy: chocolate caramel, chocolate cake batter, vanilla, fruit cereal, chocolate mocha, original, organic, strawberry, and mint brownie.
I wonder
also
how much are those going for a jug?
You buy 2 gallons for $66.
$66? Holy shit. Yeah, never mind on that ordeal.
Right.
And if they're making it, though, they're making the money on it, I guess.
They have new whole egg powder. Okay, they got egg white powder too, so you can buy a bag for $35.
Wow. How many ounces are in it?
Oh, there's a video. Choose your flavor. Select option. Let's go with chocolate protein. $35. There's no details about it. Okay. Each bag makes 16 8-ounce servings. 1 pound bag. It doesn't tell you like 26 grams of protein in a serving.
Yeah, so that's what I like about the egg whites anyway, is it has a lot of protein, no carb, no nothing else, and then you also
There
don't
we
get
go.
the cholesterol and stuff from the yolk too.
Jesus Christ. I got my watch on and it's going crazy with all my notifications. I got to put that on Do Not Disturb for now. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up again. All right, so meal number 2. So you got to split up if it's a training day or if it's a non-training day. If I'm eating carbs or not. So meal number 2, what I've been doing is that's the one with spinach. So it's 6 ounces of meat, which right now I've just been doing chicken.
Mm.
I'm probably going to start doing a little bit of ground beef in it too, just to mix it up a little bit more. So I don't get tired of chicken.
Yeah.
And so if I'm training, that meal has a half a cup of rice or sweet potatoes, and then a full cup of cooked spinach in that meal. So been liking that one. Spinach. I don't have no issues eating spinach. So and that's meal 2. So meal 3 is like my pre-training meal if I'm training that day type of thing. You have me doing 4 ounces, I believe, in that meal of meat, and then a full cup of carbs. So either sweet potatoes or rice, and then no, that one's just rice, not sweet potatoes in that one.
Okay.
So then I'm adding in, what's that one got in with it for vegetables? I think half a cup of green beans I usually been doing and a full bell pepper. And then you got me adding chicken stock to it. That's why I remember that it's rice and not sweet potatoes. So yeah, I think the
Yeah, so that's 4 ounces of meat, half an avocado or 2 tablespoons of peanut butter,
oh,
1
that's what I
cup of
forgot.
rice with broth, and 1 cup of cooked asparagus or green beans or broccoli, basically any type of the vegetable.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I forgot in meal 2 you got me doing 3 tablespoons of peanut butter in that one.
Yep.
So that's been, you know how great it's been to eat peanut butter?
Dude, I love peanut butter. And the best part about it is like, yeah, you got your carbs in that, but the fat content of that, and same thing. That's another one is adding in salmon, which I know you're not a huge fish guy,
Right.
but the benefits of the salmon are the high protein, the omega-3s. Like you'll notice like your joints and everything, and then like even having the good fats in your system will outweigh anything that a regular, anything else can do. You can't supplement the same shit that you can get from that. Because that's what I just had as my post workout meal. I had 8 ounces of salmon, 1 cup of broccoli, half a tablespoon of flaxseed, and then I had MRE light, 2 scoops of MRE light.
Hey, I just finished off 2 scoops of MRE light as well. What flavor do you have?
Nice. Oatmeal.
Oatmeal chocolate chip.
Yep.
I had peanut butter cookie.
Ooh,
peanut butter cookie is delicious. It's probably my favorite flavor because it's got like that burnt taste like a peanut butter cookie gets too.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic.
So the whole point of what we're doing with this diet too is to train your body to actually use the insulin for fuel or use the glucose for fuel.
Mm.
So when you do have something like a cup of rice, or eventually, like if say you were to eat like a Rice Krispie treat, it'd be like taking pre-workout. Like it's crazy how your body responds to that. So like right now, that's the phase I'm in. So yesterday for Easter was my cheat day, and I kind of had a couple pieces of apple pie that added up to the whole thing, and so I was at like, I don't know, 7:30 or 6:30 at night, and then we left because we were down at my in-laws. And on the way home, I was like wired, like I was ready to go the whole time because it's using it as fuel, and I was like, I want to go home, maybe hit some reps, get out there and do something. And like this morning, I woke up like I felt great. didn't have that like sugar crash. So like normally, like you say, like if you go have a bowl of ice cream, you know, like I kind of feel like shit afterwards. Like you feel full. You're like, oh, like that's when your body's not burning it. Your body's just like push it out, store the calories, push it all out. Your metabolism's not firing. And then now, like if I do go out and have like an apple pie or something like that, like I'm ready to go.
And then meal 4, which, like I said, I've had a hard time getting to that one, is only 4 ounces of meat.
Yep.
And then no carbs in that one right now, whether it's a training day or not. And then what is the rest of it? You got it pulled up, right?
It's 1 green pepper or 1 pepper, like a whole pepper. Like what I do is, and then a half a cup of raw, or half a cup of green beans or asparagus. Okay. So another part of your vegetable, your greens for the day, and then and also have it 4 meals leaves you hungry. Repeat meal number 2 for a total of 5 meals for the day. Yep. And then
but I've been having a hard time even getting number 4 in. So
yeah. Well, it's one of those things too. So what I do, because I hate cooking with a passion. That's like one of my things that I absolutely hate doing. So what I found now is if I prep for basically 2 days of meals, I'm only cooking, you know, like 3 times ish a week. So it's been helping me a lot. Like I cook like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then sometimes like, you know, that's on my weekend is when I kind of eat whatever. Like if we go out to a restaurant or whatnot, so I don't have to fully prep. So I don't train on the weekends either. So I'm only eating 3 to 4 meals. I just supplement it with the protein infusion. So the egg whites or the like a protein shake or an MRE bar. Use code Team AC McNet 20 at Recon 1 if you need some of those.
T20A McNet.
Yeah, that's what it is. But I basically been doing that, and that's been helping a lot, especially with cravings. Like that's the hardest thing too, is like, you know, when you go to a restaurant and you see someone getting like fish tacos with curly fries and nacho cheese sauce, and I'm like sitting there like drooling. So then you find something that's like a Quest bar. Those are pretty good too. Anything that has like a sweetness to it, that does a pretty good job of curbing wanting to eat a whole cake.
Yeah, so definitely been eating some more bars than I have been able to with keto, because Recon 1 bars are not very keto friendly. MRE bars, that anyways. They're like 25 grams of carbs per bar type of thing. So otherwise, they're pretty good for, you know, like right now, you know. And there's so many different ones. I mean, I just ordered 3 more different boxes, or that I don't have the flavors of at home right now. So, and I still got 3 boxes here at home right now. So, but yeah, all right, we'll do this real quick. since we're talking about it. So I've announced on my Facebook and my Instagram this month, since it is at the beginning of the month still, what my Recon 1 monthly giveaway is going to be, since I've been doing bigger deals now that I'm getting more stuff sent to me. What I have sitting next to me is 3 tubs of, spin it the wrong way here, 3 tubs of Total War and 2 tubs of Big Noise. So I'm going to give away one of each of these, 1 Total War, 1 Big Noise, to anybody who makes to one person who makes a purchase this month. So I have Total War and Grape Green Apple and Sour Tropical Punch. You cannot get Sour Tropical Punch on the website anymore. That was a limited flavor. It's not a limited edition canister or anything like that. It's just a regular canister, but they don't have it on the site anymore. So 1 of those, and then 1 Big Noise of your choice, either sour gummy bear or rainbow candy. It will be my monthly giveaway this month. So all you need to do is use that link down in the description to use that link down in the description and make a purchase. Hit me back with your order number, and you will be put into my spinny wheel for the giveaway. Who's messaging me? Okay. All right, TJ got it.
Yep. So
Travis
so
Ortmeyer.
that's my current coach right now. When I stepped away from my previous coach, and I kind of called around and I messaged a few people on Instagram, and I was kind of hunting for someone that had a little more experience in like being a big guy. And then I stumbled across listening to the Massonomics podcast, and they had Travis Ortmeyer as a coach or as a guest, and he was saying that he was looking for some more people to train. He's getting into starting to train people and uh, getting people ready for big competitions. So I messaged him, and then he gave me his phone number, which I thought was pretty cool. So then we called, and we were on the phone for probably almost 3 hours, just talking back and forth, discussing everything, talking about training styles and everything. And he said, "Yeah, you seem like a pretty good fit, and seem like it'd be good to work with you. So let's do it." And then I signed on. So he's been my coach for was it 6 weeks now, 5 weeks?
It's been a
I
little
think.
while.
Yeah, I think it's been about 5 or 6 weeks, and I have already noticed a huge difference in everything. It's different training style, different methods, um, a lot of different things. And so far, it's been crazy to see the difference in training. I've already hit some pretty big numbers. I've done some things that I didn't think I could do yet, and all preparing for the next few competitions coming up.
So here's the Texas Stone Man himself right here. So he's still got some good stone numbers because these are 315 to 440.
That's a 440 right there.
Cake. So I figured I'd throw that up there quick. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, TJ, what are you throwing vanilla extract in? In your pre-workout?
The egg whites, probably.
Oh. So I've been thinking, and if anybody's ever tried it, those I've been getting a lot of ads for that Flavor God. You ever tried any of their seasonings?
Yeah, I got like 3 cases of them.
No shit.
Yeah, I put that on everything. They got this chocolate donut that I put in my coffee, and there's no calories. No, I don't know how they do it, but
Right.
throw that in coffee, and it tastes like
Put that shit on
one of those.
everything.
Yeah, basically. Then they got the Chipotle, the garlic lovers, because I'm a garlic lover. That stuff goes on everything. The tacos, like pretty much everything. Like if you buy the whole shebang. They have like a package that's like I think 10 or 15 seasonings, but that goes great on chicken. That goes great on steak. Everything.
Yeah, they got a lot of different ones. Like even like you said, dessert style stuff too that you can put on whatever type of thing. So, what's up, Jeff? How are you doing tonight? Great to have you in here. Yes, we just been talking a little bit with my prep I got for the next upcoming competitions, which I've signed up for 2 of them now so far this year, which is crazy to think that I didn't compete at all last year. Now we're signed up for 2 competitions. So you're signed up for 2 so far as well, right, Cory?
Yep, and they're about 3 weeks apart.
Oh, that's crazy. So the crazy thing with both of the competitions, so Throwdown, oh my God, time for a new camera. Jeff's doing good. All right. 2 weeks before the Throwdown, I'm going to be camping for a week.
Of course.
So luckily, there's with my extent of knowing people all over the state that compete in this sport now, I'll only be like 20 minutes away from Jason Worley's house. So,
cool.
Yeah, so he's invited me over. He's like, he reached out to me and was like, "Dude, you're camping over here all the time. Hit me up." I'm like, "Absolutely." So I'll be reaching out to him when we're over there. Hopefully, at least go over there twice would be nice to be able to get a little bit of training still while we're gone for a week. So
we'll 2 weeks out, you said, right? So you'll be in final prep mode, basically just doing tightening up your form and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So it's not even like you'll be mid prep or something. So you're good to go.
Yeah. So just be sticking with the nutrition and not getting my campfire beers in as much. And then with Great Lakes about 3 weeks before Great Lakes is when we'll be in Colorado.
Colorado.
What the heck am I doing in Colorado, Cory?
Well, it seems to appear that you got some. You were lucky enough to get some of them there tickets for the Shaw Classic.
Yes, sir. So, did I tell you this whole story yet? So, I think I was texting you as I was trying to get the tickets. Type of thing was the website just kept crashing. So I get to the website. So first off, you had to be on the Shaw Club,
Elite Club.
the Elite Club, just to be able to get them an hour before they were gonna bring them out to everybody else. So I had to re-enter back into that because I dropped out of that after watching the Shaw Classic last year. So got back into it, and then at 2 p.m. when the tickets went live, stop that.
I can't help it. I know.
At 2 p.m. when the tickets went live, I log in, try to get the tickets. Site crashes. Okay, it won't even let me add them to my cart. So I tried about 5 times, refresh the page. Finally get them into my cart. Go to pull my credit card out. My credit card that the wife told me to use was expired back in November. Oh. So she's like, "Well, I could have swore I put the new one in your wallet." At the same time, she's trying to get the tickets as well. So she's not getting as far as I did by getting them into my cart. So she took a picture of her card, sent it to me so I could type the information in. By the time I got them into my cart, started typing my information out, site crashed. So then I try about another 5 more times, but I'm sitting at work, so I don't have the time to mess around with it. And then I got busy doing some other stuff, so I had to give up basically. I'm like, oh, I guess we're not going to Colorado. Finally, I get a video call from her. And I answer it, and I got like a bunch of people standing in front of me, and she starts, "I fucking got them," and I had to hang up right away. And text her back. I'm like, "I got people up here, and you're swearing on speaker." And I'm like, "What did you say?" Because the service wasn't good either, so she kind of cut out. So she ended up taking a screenshot and sending it to me of the confirmation that the tickets were paid for, type of thing. And then the email started coming that I got them and everything. It was, whew. So yeah, what they did was they offered 100 VIP tickets out to the Elite Club first. So what the VIP tickets include is Thursday night, you get a meet and greet with all 15 athletes, and then a Q&A for all of the 100 VIP. And then Thursday and Friday during the event, you get like special seating. If they open it up to more people, you'll get I'm assuming closer up seating type of thing. So that's what you get with the VIP package, and along with some kind of like goodie bag type of thing as well. So I'm hoping there's at least some grip shorts or something like that in there. So some kind of
it's going to be a shaker bottle. I'll take bets. I'm going to say it's a shaker bottle and some signed autograph 8x10 thing.
Yeah, so we'll see. So yeah, there's that, and then obviously you don't know if they'll be able to give out more tickets or anything like that because with the restrictions and everything. Luckily enough, in another week I'll be fully vaccinated with both my COVID shots. So yeah, but yeah, and the tickets were $500 a piece. So
yikes.
Yeah. But yeah, hotels paid for and everything already. Why am I getting so blown out? Turn the
that light's a little bright there, boy.
There we go. I didn't change it.
Really?
No. So yeah, hotels paid for, vehicle, airplane tickets, everything's paid for now except for food.
Yeah, no, I was debating whether I want to fly out to Rhode Island or if I want to drive. And I was like, I'm not flying economy again. Like that didn't work out so well, especially if I'm going to a competition to compete. I'm like, I can't go there with a crammed up back or something like that. So I was like, how much is, so business class and first class are the same price. So I was like, well, how much are first class tickets? Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, oh, maybe business class would be better. And it was like, I think it was for their round trip was $390. And And I was like, okay, well, how much is first class? It's $390. And I was like, well, shit, first class it is then. So it's like, man, I'm gonna be sitting OJ in the plane, like it's a 12 and a half hour drive or like a 3-hour flight.
Right.
And I was like, yeah. 12-hour drive before a competition.
Right.
Like, sitting in a car, that's gonna mess you up.
Right. Yeah. And especially even if you divvy it up, like drive halfway or something like that. I mean, you're only gonna get, if you do 6 hours, you're only going to get a little bit into Pennsylvania because it takes so long to get through that terrible state of Ohio. So I only have to say that because I'm hoping somebody's in here watching. But, yeah, definitely that's worth it, man. That's $390 for a round trip.
Yeah.
Where are you flying out of?
Detroit.
Okay, yeah.
It's a non. If I go to Flint, then they fly from Flint to Chicago, and then if I go to Detroit, it's right from the straight shot. Yeah.
Nice.
Sit with the pilots. Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Yeah, what else I can't think of. Yeah. Oh, so it's weird because we are. It was almost the same price for us to fly out of MBS as it was to fly out of Detroit, and Detroit would have been a straight flight, but now we go from MBS to Chicago, and we go Chicago to Denver, but with the time difference and everything, so we leave MBS at 6:50, and we
arrive at 6:50.
No, I mean, because there's an hour layover, it's a little bit later than that, but yeah, it's like 9. You can't check into your hotel room until 3 p.m. and then we're only half an hour from airport to hotel, so it's like, oh, what do we do?
How long are you there for?
We're going Tuesday to Tuesday, so
a full week.
Yeah, we're doing a full week, not just going out there for the competition. Surprisingly enough, my wife didn't realize it, but while we're out there, it's our 10-year wedding anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
So, maybe you can see if you can rent Shaw's Mountain House and see if you can get that extra bedroom.
Yeah, there we go. Can I have the bedroom downstairs, please?
For $500 a ticket. I better be staying at Shaw's Mountain House.
Can I at least use this gym?
Yeah, at least burn out in his truck.
Drive that Shelby around. Yeah, I'm excited about it. It's going to be different, you know.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Of not being able to go to the Arnold again this year.
Yeah.
So.
I wanted to go to World's Strongest Man.
It was either that. Yeah, it was either that or go out to Sacramento.
But I was like, California in June, man, that's going to be popping.
Well, maybe Jeff will go there and let us know how it's going since he's.
Yeah, he can live stream it.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work because they haven't done much with their restrictions in California. So, how do you guys split your training? How many days do you train strongman events, and how many days do you train accessory? So I'm gonna pop that up there so we can keep.
All right, so I'll let you go first.
Yeah. So since I'm prepping right now, one of the things I like to do for my prep is every day of the week that I'm able to train, I'm training one of the events for that competition. So like today I trained legs. So what I did today is yoke. Yoke is, I mean, there's a lot to use with your legs, but also, you know, you stabilize your core, builds your back a little bit. So because it all gets tight. So today what I did was trained yoke, mainly did my yoke empty, which is not very light empty. It's 400 pounds. So I ran that up and down my driveway a couple times, and then I only worked up to 500 pounds right now because that's basically all my back can handle. I went up to 550 and I felt a little pinch in my back. So I said, you know, that's where I'm done for right now. So, but for the competition, I got to work up to 845. So I still got a lot of time. It's still 500 today was heavier than I could do last week. Last week I put 500 on it and I couldn't move it. So, but it's part of not touching it for a while. Also, just building my strength back up. So, whoa.
Don't touch it for a while, huh? That's how you build up the stamina.
So I'll train 3 to 4 times a week, and each one of those days I'm training 1 or 2 events for the competition. And then after I do those 2 events, I train accessories that help me with those events. So like if I'm going to train log, I'm going to train triceps afterwards. And then also other shoulder accessories as well. So like 2 days ago, I did Viking press. I feel like it's not exactly the same kind of movement. It's still a parallel overhead press. So I worked up to as heavy as I could go for 5, which ended up being 4.5 of 270 pounds in hand, and then did some shoulder accessories with that, and then worked into some tricep workout as well, because I feel like strong triceps helps your lockout on overhead press. Mm-hmm. Let's see, my brother came over the other day and we trained Husafel and worked into axle deadlift afterwards. So we trained 2 events that day. And then to follow up with that, we did some grip training, which will help us with axle. And then what the hell did we do after that? Biceps. So strong biceps, bigger surface area on the Husafel. We'll go with that. So anytime if I'm in off season, I follow more of a bro style workouts, like back and by, tricep, that shit. But right now, how do I split my training up is every day that I train, I'm training one of my events for that competition. And then accessories to help me with that event type of thing. So what do you got? What do you got, Cory?
Yeah, so kind of how mine split up is depending on the competition. So I train 4 days a week, sometimes 5, depending on if we do like a Strongman Saturday. So depending on how far out I am from the comp is how many events I do. So like right now, I will do only 1 event a week. And then as I get closer, I will start phasing out the normal strength training and accessory work and just start doing more event stuff. And then by the time I'm a month out from the comp, I'm only doing events or event work. So like right now, for instance, like today, I did log press out of rack, 5 sets of 5, high incline dumbbell bench press, lat pull downs, neutral grip pull downs, decline skull crushers, wide grip tricep push downs, and decline crunches. So that's like a normal style workout. So I do my accessories every day with my main lift. So what I do is 1 main lift, so whether it be like squats, log press, deadlifts, and then 4 or 5 accessories added to it every single day. And then on my event days, that will be my main. So I'll do like say 5 sets of stone runs, and then do all the accessory work after that. And then I try to train everything. I train everything all the time, so there's no weaknesses. But then if I do have a weakness, or like right now, if I want to build my deadlift more, we'll end up formulating into the program. We'll do deadlifts. We'll do like snatch grip deadlifts on a deficit on Monday, and then regular deadlifts on like a Friday, just to get that motion in. So we train every aspect of the deadlift, not just plain deadlifts. So if I'm struggling from the floor, I will start doing snatch grip deficit deadlifts, or even just deficit deadlifts, 3-4 inch deficit with 60%. That right there will train you to rip it off the floor. If I'm struggling on my lockouts, then I'll end up doing rack pulls or RDLs or reverse hypers, basically to build the lower back erectors. So it all depends on what point of the deadlift am I struggling, or if that's the training block. And then we do 4-week blocks. So each phase is 4 weeks. So I do the same workouts for 4 weeks, adding weight. And then after that 4 weeks, then we do another phase. So phase 1, phase 2. So like right now, I'm in phase 1 of comp prep. Going up to the comp, I'll have 4 phases. And then at the end of phase 4, that's when I'm only doing events and training for the comps. And then you can never not do enough accessories. Like I praise accessory work, because like Tony was saying with strong triceps, that improves everything. strong quads. That helps your deadlift, that helps your squat, working on your back, or even doing like sandbag carries. That's going to transfer over to the Husafeld. And like he was talking with the yoke, the yoke does everything. So it's kind of the yoke's just an ass kicker, though. I trained yoke a week ago, and I won't tell you what I did on it, but it did drain me for about 3 days. Like I didn't do nothing for 3 days afterwards. I went to Matt's house the next day. He's just like, "This is the most messed up I've ever seen you." And I was like, "Yeah, that yoke kicked my ass last night."
So
I did it.
How close or over were you to competition weight?
100 pounds over.
Damn.
So I did that for my barn is 40 foot. So, you take away about 3 feet of it. So it's about 37 feet. I did that 100 pounds over, and that's a whole other monster. Like the first 3 steps is just excruciating, like learning how to brace and keep everything tight, not breathe, but trying to breathe because it's just pushing everything out of you.
Damn. 100 pounds over. How quick?
I didn't time it, but it was, so my goal is to do the comp weight in like 9 seconds.
True.
So basically, like if you watch Kielikowski, like how he lifts it and just takes off like a mad. Same with Novikov. That's my goal. But I would say probably like 14, 13 seconds it took me. But most of it was just like picking and then holding it for a second, and then like that first step is like.
Sure.
So then you're just kind of like, oh boy, that's a whole nother monster.
Right. Impressive.
Yeah, I want to hit 1,000. Don't worry. 50 pounds away.
Ooh. Good for you.
Well, that's what we were going to do for the lift miss was the yoke squat, 16-inch yoke squat, and I had that up to 1,100. So that's my. Yeah, I didn't tell anyone because I wanted to see. I didn't want to like discourage anything.
All right, so the next thing I wanted to talk about is I'm gonna get it pulled up right here. Is the next competition I signed up for? So we've talked a lot about the throwdown, but we haven't talked about the next competition I signed up for, which is going to be in September.
Great Lakes.
And Great Lakes Strong. Hey, I'm actually wearing the hat.
And I got the shirt on.
Whoa, we match.
Oh my god.
Oh. All right. So the events for that. Go ahead.
Did they announce them yet?
Yes.
Because when I looked at it, it still said TBD.
Yeah. So yesterday they kind of gave hints away all weekend, so I kind of had an idea of what was coming.
Do you remember the hints?
Yeah, actually, it was pictures.
Oh.
They called it Easter eggs in their pictures type of thing. So it was actually in their story on Instagram. So I don't know if it's still.
It would be gone by now.
Yeah, it was over the weekend. So
I was gonna see if I can guess them, but
let me look and see if any of them are still up there. And maybe they added it somewhere else to be looked at here. So maybe they put it in like what are the little circle things in your Instagram bio?
Well, I'll say I seen that the actual competition itself is held in a stadium.
Yeah, so it's going to be in a single A like baseball stadium type thing.
Kind of like the Dow Diamond.
Yeah, kind of like the Dow Diamond. It's the Traverse City Pit Spitters or something like that. All right, so I don't remember what some of the Easter eggs were, but I'll just tell you the events, and then you can try and guess what the weight's going to be for them. Okay. So first one is going to be log clean and press for reps, farmer's hold for time, wagon wheel axle deadlift for reps. They don't have weight for this one yet, but I hate this event. Sandbag to shoulder for reps.
Ooh. And
then power stairs.
Ooh,
so I don't know if they're going to have like multiple different implements for the power stairs, But the picture they used was at the Battle of the Borders power stairs, which there was 3 for that, and they were like 300, 350, 400.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right, let's see if I can guess it. So what was the first one?
log clean and press for reps.
For your weight class, I'm guessing? For our weight class?
Open super heavyweight, which is 300, 275 plus.
So let's see. The year we did the axle was 295 for an axle. So I'm betting with the log, it's probably going to be 320.
You're a little heavy.
Oh, really? 310?
305.
305. So just over 300.
Yep. All right. So farmers hold for time, and this is per hand.
Super heavyweights. They're probably going to want someone to get some time on it. So I'm going to say 315.
You're very close. 320.
320. God damn.
Yep. Wagon wheel axle deadlift for reps.
585.
So what was it when we did it? 600?
Yeah.
I think ridiculously heavier than that.
Oh, really? 650?
I think ridiculously heavier than that.
700?
Yeah.
700 axle deadlifts? Axle?
Yeah.
Is it wagon wheel? Yeah, you said wagon wheel, right?
Wagon wheel, yep.
God damn, 700.
On an axle.
Okay. For reps?
For reps.
Yikes. That's going to be a
you that, and I'll be getting into my suit for that one.
Oh, yeah, everyone will be.
Yeah, I mean, I've only wore my suit once, but I will be training, getting ready for that show with my suit for sure. Sandbag to shoulder, they don't have the weight to be determined.
I'm going to guess on that price, say like 275, because if they're going to probably end up using Cerberus bags, and the Cerberus one has a 280, and the next one's a 320. But I don't think they're going to do 320, so I think they'd say 275.
God, I hope so. Power stairs, they only have one weight for that, but what do you think would be like the heaviest one you would see in that?
I'm going to guess, well, you got these 45-pound plates, so I'm going to guess 405.
Or hundreds.
Or 100. Oh, shit, yeah, I didn't think about hundos. Yeah, so either... I'm going to stick with 405.
So they got 450 put on here.
450? Okay, that ain't too bad. As long as I wonder if they use like the Mike Bartos pin, like the duck pit walk or whatever.
So I'm assuming if it's like any of their other competitions, it's gonna be Apollo equipment.
Oh, and
well, Shane made some for Battle of the Borders, so it's a adjustable height and everything. So
I wonder if is that a 2-inch grip on those?
You know what? I don't remember.
I'm a betting it probably is. That would kind of make it a pain.
I don't believe it was.
So I wonder what the distance is on the stairs. Is it 12-inch probably?
If they end up using the same ones, which I have a feeling they probably will, I think it was around 13 or 15 inches.
Okay.
So it's not terrible. And I was able to do the first two, so 300 and 350, and I was just gassed by the time I hit the third one. So yeah, I was trying to this one I'm looking for, and I want Great Lakes or Battle of the Borders. Why am I getting ads put on my videos when I'm not monetized?
Maybe you were monetized at one point, were you?
I was. So
they probably just kept it.
It wasn't. Yeah, that was longer ago. All right, so I got to put up here now.
We're talking about Great Lakes Strongest Man 2021 this year. The new contest that Tony just signed up for. And we're talking about the events specifically. So there's this event.
Yeah, so 300, 350, and 400. And yeah, it's a little over probably 15 inches or so. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. The issue with this is I have the implement made up out of pipe and pin basically to train for this. But it's the how do I train for this without having this exact setup?
Yeah.
You know, I have a step I can use, but it's put it up, bring it back down, put it up, bring it back down. So it's a little bit more cardio. I don't think that's 2 inches. That looks maybe 1.5 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't have a mohawk that competition.
That's where you would have got that if you had a mohawk.
I know, right? So, yeah. And this is where I set my personal best for log at this competition too.
What did you get at that?
290.
Damn.
Yeah, and at Great Lakes this year we'll have to do 305 for reps.
Is this tire squat?
Yeah, so this is like World's Strongest Man style. Squat down to the box with 590 on an axle.
I've never squatted with an axle. Look at that photographer. She's getting in there.
Why do people decide to do this sort of thing? The podcast or
she's lifting? Talking about lifting.
We're mental.
It's the easiest way to hurt yourself without hurting yourself. So you take the pain out with the weights. And it helps you in the long run. You get strong. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. The big reason too is like we're all family. Like, so the big Strongman family, like everyone, pretty much all of us that compete together, all hang out. We go to each other's houses or gyms and train together. Is that 270?
Yep.
So it's different. Definitely something different. It's a community. And because when we're this big, we have nothing else to do.
Yeah. We can't run. We can't do 5Ks. Triathlons are out of the questions.
There you go, 290. Let's see if that right arm can play catch up.
The issue with this, I'm wearing those strong sleeves.
You need to get them fucking feet out is what you need to do. Your feet are too close. You're throwing off your hip drive. God dang, how'd you get that after that first one?
Right. Oh, this is the
heavy AF car deadlift.
So this is
the Aaron West in the back.
Aaron West standing in the back seat. So we had a sandbag toss in this competition too, but my wife didn't record it for some reason. And so they took all the sandbags, put the sandbags in the trunk, along with like all the weight plates too from the competition. And yeah, I think I only got 1 rep. Logan, he actually went right after me and passed out. He like fell against the car. That's actually Craig's car.
Oh, look at it. You can see that the ass end's sitting right on the tires, basically. The suspension's bottomed right out.
Yeah, it was fun. Super fun.
Yeah, I haven't signed up for Great Lakes yet. I'm not sure if Ashley, my wife, told me to do it, so now I'm just kind of coasting and seeing what happens because I don't know when Strongman Corps Nationals are, so if I end up qualifying for them, I'd like to do those.
Did they posted yet?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
So
absolutely. Oh, you're in a little bit of a lag there, Tony.
Am I? Sorry. I got probably because I had too many windows open up. Is that better?
There you go. Yep, you're good.
Yeah, too many windows open up. Be better next month, I promise. Do you break things at home not remembering you're strong? Toilet seats.
I was gonna go a different route, and so like when I go to like get like a new ketchup bottle or like condiment bottle, and I go to twist it off, and I get a little too much, I twist the whole top, and it just like smashes it. And then another one that I've like, the hardest thing is like messing around. So like my wife likes to mess with me. So you're like, like we've had a little smack fights and stuff like that. And like, I barely move and touch her. She's like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm like, I didn't even touch you. She's like, you threw me. And I'm like, I don't know. I just went like this.
For legal reasons, he's joking.
Yeah, I'm not an abuser. But like that's one thing I never noticed either. Is like everyone's always impressed. Like so, like this water bottle, it's a gallon jug, and then I just palm it like it's. I don't even think about it. Everyone's like, "How do you?" Like my wife's just like, "How do you do that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I just grab it."
Right. Oh yeah. Sometimes, yeah. I always get told, "You don't know your own strength. You need to stop messing around with me." I sorry. Speak of water.
Yeah, that's one thing I love too. I can go to a restaurant and then like I go out to eat with my in-laws or something, and they're like, "How big is your hamburger?" I will take half of hamburger or something like that. Then I'll be like, "Yeah, let me get the chicken fettuccine plate, and then 3 pancakes, and then 4 eggs, and a side of potatoes." And everyone's just staring at me, and they're like, "My whole family's not even eating that much."
So it's not funny, but it's funny. So the state, because of COVID and schools not being in service, they had like a grant put out through the state where kids get like EBT cards basically for
Mm-hmm.
that. It got announced a couple weeks ago. So we got in the mail our EBT card for my daughter being in or what they call it, homeschooled basically,
Yeah.
virtual learning. So my wife's like, "Yeah, we got the EBT card." I'm like, "Sweet!" So I go buy a bunch of chicken now. Go to Costco and fill a cart.
Mm-hmm. I do too. I eat so much food, like it's ridiculous. I have a friend who has 2 kids and his wife and him, and
Mm.
I'll be like, yeah, I'm making tacos tonight. They're like, yeah, we just made tacos last night. I pulled out a pound of beef, and we have enough for leftovers today to take to work. And I'm like,
Off
a
a
pound,
pound?
like off a pound. I was just like, each one of my tacos is a quarter pound. Like, I'm like, I don't know how you do that, but like I can't imagine when I start having kids, like how
Uh,
much food I'm gonna go through. Because like my grocery bill already is like $300
right.
every week and a
A
half.
day.
Yeah, basically.
No, yeah, I get it. I mean, well, luckily my kids are weird and don't eat very much, so that's all good.
I'm expecting if I have like a son, I'm expecting him to be born at like 13 pounds, 15 ounces. He's gonna be like 2 foot tall. Were you a huge baby?
Oh fuck! I was almost 10 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. I believe I'd have to ask my mother again for sure, but I don't remember. I believe I was almost 10 pounds.
I was born almost a month premature, and I was 9 pounds.
Well, you're like 6'20", so
I'm only 6'5".
yeah, exactly. You're like a half a foot taller than me.
Wow. Yeah, but you can't tell
Exactly.
when we can't tell when we stand next to each other.
No, no, not at all. Cool. What else we got? What'd you train today? I think you talked about that already, didn't you?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought
So,
talking about the
I
bench
wanted
press.
to talk to you a little bit. Um, I did that warm up that you sent to me from the
The
Spot
mobility.
University. Yeah. So I did the like hurdler stretch basically to warm up. I followed the exact thing. So I did the hurdler stretch, and then I don't have a lacrosse ball, but I have a trigger point ball. I
Uh-huh.
use that in my front hip joint, and then I got. You asked me if I had bands, but I didn't use bands. I used my hip circle
Okay.
from Mark Bell.
Yeah.
I used that and to do the laying down with the knees up
Yeah.
in the air type of thing, and I actually did a lap around my driveway with that on too. And then what was the last thing? The cat cow thing
Yeah.
type thing.
Cat camel.
Cat camel, is that what it's called?
I think so.
Something like that. So yeah, I did that. Felt a lot better. I think that's why I was able to go up and weight a little bit on the yoke this week as well. And then I also foam rolled my hip and or not foam rolled, used my trigger point ball
Yeah.
in my glute hip where I have my issue, and then foam rolled my back out and felt a little bit better today. Still had that spot. It's kind of like in my right erector area
Uh-huh.
that was getting tight on me
So
for.
it's gonna sound dumb, but is it like right here
Yes.
area?
On the inside of my right erector.
So that is your right glute that's tight.
Yep. So that's also why I have my hip issue, because it's right in my hip glute attachment right there is where I get my impingement.
So what you're gonna do is Jesus, the whole operation's coming with me. All right, hold on here. We got massive technical difficulties.
You forgot you're plugged in.
Yeah.
You're not plugged in anymore, are you?
Nope. So
Nah.
you sit in a chair, like I sit on the edge. You're gonna take your right leg over your knee. You're gonna make sure your foot is at a 90, or your left leg is at a 90. You don't want it back. You don't want it out.
Okay.
You're gonna put that right there. You're gonna lean forward. You're gonna lean forward until you feel that stretch, and it's like you probably won't even be able to get very far at first.
Okay.
So this is my issue, and I do this. You hold for 10 seconds, come off. Do that 3 times, and then here's the fun one. You push this leg over so it's vertical.
Yep.
Take your left hand, grab it, pull it like that.
Don't fart.
You hold that. You'll feel that all the way through. Like, oh.
Yep.
You hold that, and then you let off. So that was part of my issue with my back. I told you I haven't trained in 2 weeks. So I go to my physiotherapist. I went to him 3 times last week. My sacrum, he said that my sacrum was out of place. And that's caused because my right glute wasn't firing. So my back will overcompensate. So it basically just gets so ungodly tight. I couldn't bend over. I couldn't even barely touch my knees. Like, that's how bad it was.
That's what you're saying. You couldn't touch your toes or anything.
Yeah. So then doing the 2 videos I sent you, and then went to the chiropractor, got that reset, and then just doing that stretch. And then like today, I could clean a log. I could touch my toes. I could be like, so I went from not being able to bend over to just being able to touch the ground, no problem.
Right. Okay, cool.
With no pain.
So what do you think it'll take for me and you to get Bo Hightower out here to work on this?
We'd have to win a big competition so we get views.
We'd have to be famous.
Yeah. I want him to just take that thing and just chisel right down to my back.
Dude, I adjust my sacrum with that hammer, boy.
Oh. But no, I'm telling you, that was the world difference. And like today, so yeah, got going from being able to do anything to now I'm being able to like bend over again. No pain. Ever since I started doing mobility work, like just those 10, 15 minutes of mobility work once a day, I've noticed a world of difference in everything. So that's what I was going to tell you. Like your video with your deadlift is your hips are about 6 inches too high. So you notice that you explode off the ground, and as soon as you hit your knees, that's where your glutes engage. Your glutes, then your erectors. You have no fire in your glutes. So that's why you stay hunched, and then you have to hitch to get it up because your glutes ain't firing. Because so you're bent over like this, and it's like basically as soon as your fingertips touch your knuckles, that's when your ass engages. So that's like this is your spine, this is your glutes. So as soon as it touch, that's when it engages the lockout. Yours is you're starting so high that they're not ending up touching. So then your back is arched. It's kind of hard to show on camera. So this is why like your shoulders are hunched over, and then you gotta bend in order to touch, and then straight up. So it's hard to do with the camera backwards, but basically you're not
lower my hips before I start my squat or deadlift.
So what I do is you walk up to the bar, you put your feet wherever you put your feet at, and then you grab the bar to where like basically if you run your hands down your shins and grab the bar, that's how close your hands should be. And then what I do is you set your shoulders back, and then big thing I do is like grab the bar, twist. See how, so like picture you're grabbing a bar right here, like do it yourself, grab the bar, and then twist your elbows in. See how that feels in your back? You can feel your lats.
Yeah, it relaxes them.
Well, it stiffens them. If you're down to your side and you grab like this, you could feel your lats get tight. That's when you're engaging your back. That's when you start to lift. Okay. Because that's when you come up. And then your lockout.
Engaging them is what I meant to say,
Yeah. Okay. You can feel everything stiffen out, straight out, and then you keep your head. I keep my head so when I'm say I'm down in my position, it's hard to do standing up. So down. So then like see. Do a side view. So basically, I'll show you the difference. Like with you, this is like where you're at right here. So you're all back. There's no. So then you get your hands stepping down. See the difference in that?
Ooh, he even grunted. Yes, I did.
Yeah. But it's a habit now because that's how I brace. So I do my breathing, teaches myself to brace, all that good stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
But those are just little.
It's a little. Yeah, I could easily do that with a standard height bar, but because I was off the wagon wheels, it's a little bit different.
And if you have an issue getting down to a standard height bar, take a 25-pound plate. And this is a part of your warm up. Hold it out in front of you, and squat down. Squat down as deep as you can. So having that counterbalance with the weight, that will allow you to get a hell of a lot deeper than you can naturally, which will then stretch out the
so that's a lot, something like you ever watch Knees Over Toes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something like he does a lot of.
Yep.
Usually using a kettlebell, but
yeah, you can use. I got my kettlebell attachment. I put on all my dumbbells, that plastic one, so that helps. But you can grab a 25-pound plate and do it. You can do anything.
Yeah. Yep. We'll work on that for sure.
So with Big Kev, he came down to Matt's house 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
For Strongman Saturday, and I was teaching him some ankle mobility because that's one of his issues is he can't get down to the bar. And I was like, "You ever checked your ankle mobility?" He's like, "No." And we checked it, and there's a simple test you can do, but he only got about an inch away from the wall. You're supposed to be able to touch your knee to the wall during the test, and his one side was about an inch and a half away. So then I showed him a couple little mobility things. 10 minutes of mobility. He went back and his knee slammed into the wall. So he's just like, just based off that 10 minutes, it showed him how much of a better position he could be in doing that mobility. So it's kind of, I'd love to be able to have a degree to teach people this stuff. I get my BPT, but this is what I love. This is what I'm obsessed with.
Definitely, for sure. And that's one of the things I kept trying to record, like my full day of eating, the new diet type of thing. And that's one of the things I was going to put in there is, if you are interested in this, reach out to Cory. If you're interested in somebody doing nutrition or programming for you, definitely reach out to Cory or reach out to Nick, the guy on the last podcast. You know, he's very open about, wanting to help people out as well. I mean, that's what, it's not, I don't have enough knowledge and shit like that. I don't have enough time to learn this type of stuff. That's why, I've been fucking competing for 9 years, and this is the first time I've ever reached out to anybody to help me with something. So, and that's why the sport is awesome, because I know so many people that are into different stuff that, have the time to learn this stuff where I don't, type of thing. So, resources, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Sure. Well, anyone ever has any questions or looking for programming or something like that, you can always go ahead and hit me up on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Tony will put the links in the description, which you should be doing too, because that helps you out. Gets you more views. But throwing that up, if you ever have any questions, and like you said, Nick too. I know Nick just got his ISSA certifications. I'm working on mine. You can ask him too, and I know Fred, one of the guys that actually trains with me, reached out to Nick after the podcast, and now he does all of his diet work for him. He's been doing good. He's been turning himself around, getting better nutrition in, and he's taking it serious, and he's already starting to show some results in the first couple weeks. Awesome. And that's kind of my goal with you is. We had you do all your measurements and everything, because even if you don't see a perfect number on the scale, if you lose like 2 inches on your waist, who gives a shit what the scale says, because you're already starting to show an improvement.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I haven't noticed like a change in my energy levels changed every single day anyways with my schedule, but like right now, normally I'd be in bed, but I got to work tomorrow night. So,
Well, that's why I always say too, consistency is key on pretty much everything. Like if you diet, you don't even have to have a perfect diet, but as long as you're consistent with it, you're good. If you're training, if you're consistent with training, you're going to see results. And the more consistent you are, the more results you are going to see. So I've been hitting 4 days a week of training for the past year consistently, and I've noticed big gains in everything that I do. And that's the big even if it's not like, hitting a 900-pound deadlift right now, but being able to do uh, something for a lot of reps, or having a new stone PR, like it's so nice having all that. And that's my goal with you, is I want you to hit a 300-pound log.
hell, well, I got to hit a 305 for reps.
If you can hit a 300-pound log in the next month or two, before, like you say, even by the throwdown, if you can hit a 300-pound log, that'll be awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure. It'd be a huge goal for a long time now, which I'd be happy to hit. I'm trying to see if I can update the description of the video while we're to add it in there. At least type it in your. Type it in the comments over here so people can see it. I think I just turned my caps on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see you got the new logo and the new page for the gym.
Yeah, so I got the
going.
New logo for the gym. I don't remember if I brought that up on here or not. Yeah,
I think you announced the name.
Gym. Yeah, I did a YouTube video about that. So yeah, there was something. The gym name has been the same for a while now, and with changing the locations of where I live, I kind of needed to change the name of the gym type of thing because it was based around the town where I lived. So now I went with something more unique about where I'm at now, not as much as related to the town. So yeah, so there's the logo I went with. He sent me a couple different color schemes and stuff to that, but this is kind of the one I like, and I posted up to the page. So I'll have some. I'm trying to figure out what to do with shirts right now. If I want to have the same guy come out with the shirts, or if I'm going to put something up on like Teespring. It's a site where I could use this logo and develop my own type of shirts or apparel. They have a bunch of different stuff you could choose from. That way, people could just go to it and buy whenever type of thing. So
yeah,
I haven't decided what to do with all that yet.
I do have a question. Is he using a bamboo bar to squat that 405? That is or is he using the Dunham's bar?
So yeah, it's like that bar that you got hanging up in your gym that you bent.
Yeah, that's the Dunham's bar.
It's a Duffalo bar. Yeah, so my idea with this is the road I live on is like based off a river type of name, so I won't go into what it's called or anything like that.
What's your address and social security number?
Yeah, exactly. So there's a river next to the road I live on, so I went off river, and then one of the shows that I enjoyed watching as a kid growing up was Swamp Thing, and so I kind of gave him that type of thing to base the logo off of. He sent me a couple different graphics for the wording. Fonts. That's what I was looking for.
That's the word.
Yeah, fonts. He sent me a couple different fonts to choose from, and he ran with it. I think it turned out pretty sweet. So I'm happy with it. I reached out to some people last year, right before COVID hit, and was looking for a graphic artist. I posted onto a local page because I wanted somebody local to do it, and I had a couple people reach out to me, and I had a different name for the gym then that I was going to go with, and I honestly wasn't super happy with it. And I had one person actually do a logo up for me, and I wasn't happy with it either. So I didn't end up paying them. I told them, you know what, with COVID happening right now, I can't afford to pay for that type of thing. And then I had somebody else lined up to do a logo for me, and they said they'll get back with me as soon as COVID's over to do the logo. Well, COVID's not over with, so I haven't heard back from them yet. So, and it was like a couple weeks after this, I had somebody that I actually went to high school with message me and was like, "Hey, I do graphic design work. Would you like me to make you up something?" I'm like, I have somebody in mind right now. Let me get back with you. So a year goes by, and I reached out to this guy that I went to high school with. I'm like, "Hey, dude, things fell through with that. I want you to make me up something." So he's the one actually that made this for me, and he owns a company that does graphic design work, and they make like apparel, like T-shirts and hats and stuff like that. So they make a lot of stuff for businesses locally and stuff like that. So I was happy to have support a old high school friend, and not only that, but support a local business. Hopefully more in the future by having him do up a lot of the T-shirts and stuff like that. So
yeah.
The name has changed and evolved over the years, so I don't care. I think we're stuck with this for a while now because I like the design. So
Yeah, that's what when I wanted to name my gym, it took me months to figure out a good name, and then finally I was like Iron Farm because it was all iron, and I grew up on a farm, and I was like, then we were talking about taglines, so it'd be like Iron Farm Gym, cultivating strength, which is like the coolest shit ever. So then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna roll with that, and then I made the Facebook page, and somehow without promoting the Facebook page at all, without doing anything, I have almost as many likes on that page as I do my business page for my landscaping business. So that's I'm awesome. Like, and I've worked my ass off to try to get as many people on the landscaping page, and then I just made the gym page, and everyone's like, and what's cool is now it's like when I go around town and stuff, everyone's always like, "I seen you on Facebook. You're the guy that was pulling the truck. Are you the one that like lifts the big concrete stones?" Like, it's funny to hear that.
I thought I could scan. Oh, there it is. I was looking for the arrow to go to the next ones. Yeah, so you just did a couple different color schemes and stuff. I guess that's it. Yeah. Any hoots.
Speaking of stones, I just got my stone mold in the mail today.
22-inch stone mold that'll pour a 440?
410. 410 is what it says on the packaging.
Yeah. You gonna make a lighter one first with a foam insert to get used to that diameter first, or you're just gonna go straight to 410?
Well, I do plan on making like a 365 stone.
Okay.
Just because like Matt has your 335 stone right now.
Right.
And then that one I was like getting psyched up for, and then I threw that over the bar a few times, and I was like, that's pretty easy. So then I had all the confidence in the world going into this 400-pound stone, and then I got the stone mold today, and I put the mold together, and like I grabbed it. That bad boy is huge. It was like my hands are like this far apart, reaching on the other side of it. So she a big boy. It takes 7 bags of concrete to fill it up. They're 60-pound bags.
So I actually just went and bought some. I used the Quikrete 5000.
Yeah.
So they actually used to be 80-pound bags.
Yep. Now they're 60.
They're 50-pound bags.
Are they 50?
Yeah, I got 2 in the bed of my truck still.
Oh, well, shit, that's going to be more than.
Because they are easier to handle bags.
Well, the worst part is that means I'm going to have to buy 9 bags because I need like this much more than
right.
400 is going to be 4. But because like every stone that I have so far is like 10 pounds off of the listed weight.
Right.
So like my 300, I think it's supposed to be 300, and it's like 312.
You know what you should do, and I was just looking at this the other day. When you go to get your cement and you're ready to make it like that day, they got the equipment, loan, and tools at Home Depot.
Mixer.
Well, if you want to do a cement mixer, but a concrete vibrator.
Yeah.
Rent one of them out too while you're there.
I'm gonna have to with this one because it's so thick, dude. I'm gonna have to leave it in a mold for like a week, and then it's probably still gonna take like a month to cure because of how thick it is.
Right.
She a thick boy.
It's a thick stone, boy.
And I gotta buy some more tacky too because I'm gonna have to.
I got some in my Amazon cart right now.
I want to get the 32-ounce industrial jug. It just says tacky on it.
So where's that? Are you being serious?
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
Are you really?
It's a big ass tub that just says tacky on it.
I'm gonna have to look into that just to get my stones ready.
It's probably not even available anymore. It was a while ago when I threw it in the cart. Have you noticed that a lot of the stuff on Amazon's not available anymore? Like because I keep a cart going constantly, and
so it depends on like who the distributor and stuff is. If it's not like
it's straight from Indonesia probably.
Yeah, I got some spider tacky in my cart right now, but I don't know if I want to use that on prepping my stones. It's not you're using a shit ton.
So I bought when I got the stone mold, I just got Slater's the Slater seal, the concrete seal, and I just coated all my stones. And I was going to take a picture of it before I was going to show you, but they look like World's Strongest Man stones.
Awesome. Yeah, they should keep the dust off better, right?
Yep. It says it's 100% dustless.
Awesome. How much was that, and how many can you use it on?
So it was $20, but it said that you can do 4 22-inch stones with 3 coats each.
Oh wow!
So I put 2 coats on all my. I have a 300. I have a 300, a 250, a 175, and then like a 90. I think it is like basically the set going up to 300. And I just did 2 coats on all those, and I didn't even use barely any. So like I use the bottle's like this. I used like this much doing those. So I'm gonna put another coat on, a third coat on all of them. Put it on heavier. But yeah, they look badass now. They're shiny.
TJ says he's doing a static monsters competition in October. Max log, max deadlift, and stone to shoulder. Yeah, that would. I mean, what kind of deadlift? I wonder. But
probably the regular. Static monsters last year was I think a 16-inch deadlift last year.
Was it?
Yeah, they had those things from MBRP that go on the bar.
Oh yeah,
the stands or whatever.
Yeah. That wouldn't be too bad. 16-inch would be pretty good.
Well, hell, what weight class would you be in for the weight for the stone? Probably it'd be like a 242? Then they have a 250, right, in hybrid, or 265, and then a 300. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. 17 and a half, and 18 or 19. So I got 17 is like a 245. I got a 240. I have a 205, a 245. I think there's one in between that, and then there's a 300.
Oh, it might be natural stone to shoulder too.
Though that could be. There's a lot of people doing more natural stones, which is cool.
I hate that shit so much. The stone's always jaggedy as fuck, and then you get it on your neck right here, and it like pushes right in on your carotid, and then you're like, okay, hurry up before I pass out. Novice.
Yeah, this might be even around 200 then.
145, 170.
Oh, okay. Super. Probably no tacky.
Yeah, so the trick to that is once you lap it, when you bend over, when you're down in your position, get that stone as high as you can on your chest. So when you stand up, you only have to roll it here instead of down here and then having to go all the way up.
Right. Yeah, try to get as low as you can into it, and then make sure when you lap it, you lean over top of it real tight, and then when you stand up, it's like right here type of thing, and then you just gotta up to your shoulder.
Do not put it against your ear. I almost ripped my ear off with a 300-pound stone a couple months ago. It was not fun. I got it up there and I rested it right against my ear, and then I went backwards with it because it was starting to go back. I let it go back and it dragged my ear, dude. You want to talk about, like, I thought I had cauliflower ear for it hurt so bad. It was so beet red and inflamed.
Been there, done that with cauliflower.
Yeah, it's no fun. Then it gets all hot, and you got to sit there and it just feels like aggravated.
Where's that competition at, TJ? I think he's in. I sent you something. I can't remember where you're at now. Connecticut, Maryland, somewhere over the East Coast.
Well, Static Monsters is worldwide, isn't it?
Right, like a bear hug. Yeah. So once you get it into your lap, you're gonna readjust your hands over top of it and lean over top of it as far as you can, so that way when you get it, it'll be like here as you come to stand up, and then you can readjust once it gets up to your shoulder.
Use the momentum when you're coming up. Don't stand up and then try to roll it. So when you're coming up, use that momentum to roll the stone and then hold it in that position. That helps out a lot too. That's another thing. We should do like a demonstration thing. If you guys ever need like a demonstration or a tutorial video on a lift or something like that, go ahead and message Tony or put
New Jersey. Yeah, it's cool. East Coast. I knew that. That's where the competition's going to be at, is Eatontown? Or is that where you're from? I can't remember. Yeah, he won one of my monthly giveaways and got one of the Black Friday 15 serving special limited edition Total War. So I'm looking up at my Total War collection up there. Not the one that's right here.
Yeah, that's what I know. If you ever need like tutorial videos or have any questions like how do you do this or what's the proper way to do this, don't be afraid to reach out. And
I started doing some on my channel a while ago.
You mean the how to break your leg video?
Yeah, the how to break your leg video that's got 6.5K views. No joke. I just looked yesterday.
Going viral.
Oh, yes, slowly but surely. No, I did the how to like continental clean.
Mm-hmm.
At one time, I remember, and I can't remember if I've done anything else, but it didn't take off. Yeah, the cherry bomb. It's the Black Friday limited edition one. I haven't even cracked that one open yet. I got too many other Total Wars that are open still.
I was about to say, you better stop getting Total War, man. You got like 90 of them out there.
So the bad thing is they just came out with one that I don't have yet on the website.
Oh boy, I'm sure you'll have it next month.
Oh, I will. Trust me, one way or another. I was gonna see. It's they came out with it. It's a fireball one.
Oh, like cinnamon.
Yeah. My buddy just sent it to me that they had it back on the website. Olympia Fireball. Better stop that, man.
I can't, man. I don't know why I'm tuckered out today.
Whoa, what is going on?
Uh-oh.
All right, so my screen's not doing that except for on the podcast it is. I wonder if All right, that's not helping. We'll stop that for a second here.
I just had a seizure.
I'm working on the breathing.
Oh yeah, breathing and bracing, definitely. Learning how to take proper bracing of your core will help your back and everyday life too. A lot of people think big chest, but it's all about getting that air down into your stomach. A good technique you can learn too is you take your thumbs and then you put your hands on your hips, kind of put your thumbs on the edge of like say where your lat or your abs would be. And then when you breathe, you can just breathe normal. You can feel your thumbs go in and out. So when you brace, breathe in through your stomach, not your chest. So instead of going, you're going to breathe in through your stomach, and then you'll feel that pressure against your thumbs. That's proper bracing. That's just a cue that you can use too.
Yeah, so that's the one I don't have yet. I need it. I need it on my wall. Yeah, so I guess I'll talk about it. I don't know if TJ was, or I don't know if Jeff's still in here or not. Or somebody else in here now too. Yeah. Yes, doing another giveaway of Total War and Big Noise to the pre-workouts this month. So if you guys are interested, check out the link to Redcon one down in the description box. Let me know when you get it ordered. Yeah, buddy. I think Jeff saw my post the other day that this is what my giveaway is going to be this month. Still waiting for there was supposed to be some hats posted today. I was going to order some hats today, but those aren't up yet. I keep trying to refresh the page to look for them. I know Jeff said he wanted a hat. I need a new hat. I've been wearing my one too much. I got my other headphones in the way, so I can't see them. Hey, Cory, I think you need the skateboard.
Oh yeah, I need a good way to break my back.
Well, I mean, just don't put any trucks on it, man. Just have the skateboard. It's a $225 skateboard. You're not going to ride that thing.
Oh, horse shit.
Oh, Sezzle, you can do 4 payments of $56.25.
How the hell is a $225 skateboard with no trucks? That's not even a full skateboard.
Right. I mean, it's a collector's skateboard.
Oh, bullshit. What kind of... That's like saying I got this sweet collector's car out back. I don't have tires, motor, transmission, or nothing, but it looks sick.
Right? Totally looks sick. And also, there's going to be new bars coming out at the end of the month, too. They've been trying to bring these out for a while now. It's replacing the old cereal bars, so the old... what were they called? The BARs, basically. Uh-huh. So the new ones are going to be called just the Redcon 1 bars. And they are a peanut butter-based bar. So eating them instead of eating my 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. Die. Also, that they got a new MRE bar that's going to be coming out this month. New flavor is red velvet cake.
Oh.
No? Not red velvet cake.
Why does everyone like that? That shit's nasty.
I honestly don't think I've ever ate I was a skater back in the day. I think every California boy was a skater boy back in the day, weren't they? I definitely was not. I was afraid to ride on a skateboard.
I could do an ollie.
That's how they're coming out with this. Yeah, salted. MRE RTD salted caramel. Yep, that's the other thing that's coming out this month.
Nasty.
Mm-hmm. I'll still probably try it.
Yeah, of course you will. You'll probably buy a case.
Well, they only come in a case. They don't sell individual ones unless you go to a store that is like a distributor for them.
So why would you buy a case of it and you don't like it? You're just going to use it in a giveaway?
Absolutely. Send it to Jeff.
11. You could win 11 RTDs.
I don't mind salted caramel.
You said caramel or you say caramel?
Caramel.
You just said caramel.
No, I didn't say caramel.
Yeah, you did. You just said salted caramel.
I'll say either way just to throw people off.
No, dude, it's caramel. We're from America. That's like saying, yeah, I like some jalapenos. You mean jalapenos?
Right. Do you want some potatoes?
Potatoes. Potato, tomato. Same thing.
No, I'm interested in trying the salted caramel. Caramel.
So you just did it twice. I say caramel. Caramel.
What was the last thing I had in salted caramel? Old Smoky Moonshine.
Oh. I don't like Old Smoky, though. I don't know why. I think I'm used to drinking like real moonshine, so.
It wasn't moonshine. It was their whiskey.
Oh, yeah. Because now everyone's going crazy over the peach. Peach is coming out for the summertime, and I'm like, I hate that. My wife's obsessed with Crown Peach.
Matter days are back out, man.
I had a few Coronas the other day.
Got your vaccine, huh?
Yeah. My vaccine with Lyme.
You could send me a case of Cadbury eggs. That would be great. I don't know if my kids got any Cadbury eggs this year.
The fuck's a Cadbury egg?
You never had a Cadbury egg? The little Easter eggs with the cream filling?
I'm more of a Reese's egg guy.
Reese's eggs are bomb.
Reese's
so does that count? So one of those count as my 3 tablespoons of peanut butter?
Yeah, no. Unfortunately. because they take Reese's peanut butter and then they add like a pound of sugar to it, and then they cover it in chocolate. So
it's
that's why,
sugar-free chocolate on the outside, right?
huh?
Sugar-free chocolate on the outside, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's 100% keto friendly. No sugar added at all. I love
can't
it
believe
whenever it's like,
you've never heard of a Cadbury eggs where
mm,
they have the commercial like of the different animals trying to act like a bunny, like the lion wearing the bunny ears.
that sounds like some cable TV shit. And I've never had cable, so
Oh my god, Reese's Pieces are my jam. So what's even better is Reese's peanut butter cups with Reese's Pieces on the inside of them.
yeah, the mega cups or whatever they're called,
Oh
the
my
big cups.
god, yes.
Ooh, this is terrible. Now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I still got a while to be up tonight. I got one more meal to eat, I think.
Yeah, I gotta eat my last meal too. I gotta eat meal number 5.
Like I don't know. I won't even tell you what I ate today. I already did then. So yeah, but today was a weird day, man. I got woke up to do a standby, and we were there from 7:30 in the morning, and I think it was 3:30 by the time I left, if not a little bit later than that. So I really just sat at the fire station all day, just be on standby for the city. It was fun. Yeah, it was a big fire though.
What was it, like a Walmart on fire or something?
No, it was a plastic recycling center.
Oh, oops.
So it was just full of plastic. Eh?
Oh, you know, eh?
Yeah, don't you know? I was expecting. Oh, this is weird. I just opened WNEM, and the first post on there is somebody who I know who passed away.
Oh.
Yeah. What was I looking for? The fire. It's not even on like the front page. Oh, here it is. It was a compounding. Yeah, we'll throw this up here. I don't care. So yeah, I guess there's only 2 pictures. That's weird. So yeah, it was a compounding commercial building. There's a video. I don't know how bad the video is, but it's 42 seconds. Oh, well, we're not watching this ad. That was loud in my ears.
Well, don't worry. We can't hear sound through your thing.
Oh man, that was terrible. I did get sound to work one time. On oh, I should need to find the Cadbury egg commercial. You know what I'm talking about. The lion's trying to act like a bunny.
I'd have to see it.
All right, now we're gonna pull it up. You won't be able to hear it though, which I don't understand.
Cadbury egg. Are those the ones that have like the? No, that's the surprise hits or whatever.
So it's got a tinfoil wrapper on it, and then when you bite into it, it's got like a cream filling.
Like what kind of cream?
I don't know how to describe the cream.
Like cookies
the original
and cream?
Commercials from. Whoa, what the fuck? All right, so don't type in Cadbury egg commercial from 2021. Whoa.
What was that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. I'll let you look that up later.
I'll look it up right now.
YouTube it.
Is it you're on YouTube or Google?
What up, Fred?
What up, Fred? That looks like the nastiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, this isn't the one with the lion.
No, just the thing itself.
1987. Hey, that was a great year. This is the one I was talking about.
Oh. That was
this one. Oh, it's the tryouts. Yeah, that's it. Oh, you can't hear it, but they're. All right.
Huh. That looks
Yeah, that's what they are. was trying to find the one with the lion in it. Why is he at the top?
Is it Marshawn Lynch?
Oh, this one.
This must be some cable TV shit, because I've never seen this in my life.
Yeah, so that's the one I was looking for.
Wait, was that Jim West from Wild Wild West at the end of that?
Wait, what?
That was Will Smith from Wild Wild West at the end of that video.
What the heck?
Yeah.
I was probably recording off a TV and they were in the middle of watching that. Yeah, it was.
Wait, that's Jim West. Wiki Wow West. I haven't seen him.
Fred, we need to get Fred on here and talk about how things are going with him and Nick working together, since we keep bringing it up.
I think he's a little camera shy, but what we can do is, those interviews that they did back in the day where it was like the hacker or whatever, and then it shows like the black face and their voice is like all deep like this. We can set up those things.
The voice changer.
Yeah,
I mean, he doesn't have to be. I never got notified.
You gotta hit the bell. You gotta click the bell on Tony's name.
The bell down below to get notified when we go live. Or
smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the bell so you get notified when a video is posted. The good old.
Definitely the subscribe button, man. I've been sitting at 309, 310 for a while now, up and down from there. Definitely been.
I'm up to I'm at 2 subscribers because I haven't posted nothing in 3 years.
Me and Ashley.
And my other burner account. I have no idea. I haven't posted nothing in a hot minute because
I do have a second YouTube channel that's only got 9 subscribers. It was my gaming channel.
Yeah, I got my gaming channel too. I haven't been able to stream in a while because Ashley's been on, because she takes the computer to use it for school, so I haven't been able to stream or anything because she always has all her projects and stuff up, and I never have time to. I'm afraid to close something out because I don't have no idea what I want to get a PC though. That's one of my big goals this year, is to get an actual PC so I can edit videos. Then I can actually make videos teaching people how to.
Be nice to happen is if Mr. Beast would just sponsor us and give us a couple computers or something. I think I have done all LOL Big Screen.
No, so I think what we need to do is make a podcast its own thing, and then come up with its own name and all that, its own entity, and then you could promote that through we can go live on Twitch, and we can have when I game on Twitch I get 10 viewers, but just me yelling at the video game. So I think if we could actually make this a thing and we'll be able to promote it more.
I'm gonna put a Patreon link.
You'd be surprised. If we can hit 50 subs on or 50 follows on Twitch, you become a partner. So it's a lot easier to advertise or promote with Twitch, and then I don't know. I want to make a YouTube channel this year too, and record, teach people about mobility and teach people about dieting and shit like that.
When you got one, you just need to post on it.
Yeah, I need a camera and I need a computer that I can edit video with. Because my problem is I go to edit with this computer I got now. Halfway through, the motherfucker it crashes and I lose everything.
I do majority of my YouTube videos and editing all on my phone. I got, the quality on cameras for phones nowadays are just as good as buying a camera at the store. You don't need a DSLR or anything like that to make quality videos. You know
me though, I like to go all out in everything I do. I like to have the top and best of the best.
And then I got a video editing program that I have right on my phone. I just drag the clips right into there and I can trim it. And, the only thing I don't have on it is good transitions and stuff like that. But maybe if I actually bought it instead of using the free version of it, I go all out when I edit my videos. So I have the audio, I have the transitions, I have extra noises. I put the music in. Well, if I can now, not anymore. I got all my shit copyright striked.
Can't even lift. I can't even post a video on Facebook of me working out or do a live because it's copyright strike.
It would be cool on here to have a soundboard on here.
Yeah, Stream Deck.
Yeah, something.
Well, hell, like, it's like being able to grow it into something. Like, that's what I'm about. I'm always about getting bigger, whether it be physically or
socially.
Jesus Christ. Can you hear that? She's snoring.
Oh, wow. Yes, I did hear it that time.
God dang. She's like 3 rooms away. Speaking of that, are you back on a normal schedule?
With overtime wise, yes.
Yeah. Can we like meet up to train now? Like pick a day that we can get together and actually like not where it's like, yeah, let me see what I'm doing June 14th at
yeah,
like,
the only issue now is like my weekends off. The wife is usually working. So
it don't even have to be a weekend.
Yeah, if we picked a weekday, we could actually absolutely get together. So yeah, the only thing I have now is like people taking vacation type of things. We're at full staff in my area, so I'm not working.
We train
$25,000 or 25,000 days together type of thing. But
yeah, we train Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So if you ever, and then we do the Strongman Saturday sometimes. But we need to meet up so that way we can work on a lot of this shit and get ready to prepare together since we're the only 2 heavyweights that I know in the competition.
What competition?
Throwdown.
Well, the only ones that you know of.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
You know Nick.
I have to see him.
Yeah, he won Motor City and got the fully expense paid trip to Russia to compete. Well, I don't think he ended up going to Russia, but he went to Teen Worlds or something like that. He actually competed against Novikov.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like 20. No, not teen, but like 23 and under or something like that. Yeah, so he competed against Novikov in that. He actually won the yoke carry. He actually beat Novikov in yoke. So
really,
yeah. What the fuck? I didn't even move. What would be fun? Me come training with you guys?
We need to do a business trip to Tony's. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
So Fred works for my company, so it's cool to. Yeah, we should do a scouting trip for new jobs and business expense it up to Stanford.
You can work in my yard if you want.
You wouldn't be able to afford me. Well, maybe with all that overtime, I could,
I got some sticks you could pick up.
$100 a stick.
Whoa, damn. All right, I'm good. Never mind. I got some weights you can pick up. How about that?
I'll do that for free.
There you go. I got some steak you can eat. Comes in tube form.
Good old North American tube steak. From America.
Oh boy, oh boy. All right, so who's still in here? TJ, you still in here? Rain day. There you go.
Yeah.
It rained.
It was rain day.
It rained for you guys today? It must have traveled. It had a weird travel path to it then.
It looks like Thursday. It's supposed to be a rain day too. But who knows that far out now? We can't plan that far ahead.
On Tuesday? Next Tuesday?
Thursday.
This Thursday. That's my only day off this week, other than today.
That's insanity. Did you see? Did you watch the competition over there in Russia? The keg toss. They made the 2 poor guys with the foam.
That was the one in Texas. That was the one.
Was it?
Yeah, because I saw the video of Trey Mitchell doing it.
Oh my god, the poor guy!
Yeah, so it was 2 guys. They were keeping them from like bouncing up against the wall or something like that. So they were holding foam pads. Let me see if I can find it.
It's on Starting Strongman just posted it.
Okay. I know it was on Trey Mitchell posted it too. I gotta move my headset. I just bumped my mic.
Oh, I know. I could hear it.
Sorry. I got my gaming headset in the way of. part of my screen. What is Berserker Lifter, right? That's Trevor
Yeah.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
All right, I got it pulled up here. There we go.
Oh man.
That one guy dropped it. I don't know if they were trying to keep well, there's rubber mats down. If they were trying to keep it from hitting the floor or something,
I
or
have no idea,
knocking
man.
the screen out. But yeah, that one hit the tire.
That one they both had to catch there. Like, God, knock that one right out of his hand. Like that, you know that? I don't know. You couldn't fucking get me to do that. Break your wrist. You
Right?
know those pegs are like 60 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know if they were loaded or anything, but yeah, the guys at the back were really entertaining. So new way to catch the stones. Those were stones. They could have that. Didn't realize Trey was gonna try and throw them into another time. So these two guys at the back watching kegs fly at them. Oh, what the fuck? But they don't die. Well, that was a great performance. Also, I want to know who convinced those guys catching those kegs here, launching light toys was a good plan. Whose idea was it to use sponge to stop the kegs?
Yeah.
These comments are great.
Here's a 3-inch piece of foam. Go out there and catch this keg that's coming down from the gods.
Those guys in the background, not all heroes wear capes. Even saw the lights, just awful. I love those patters.
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Yeah, what were the events that over in Siberia? I know they had the Hercules hold, but that's the only thing I saw.
Hercules hold.
Herkadirk.
Stone load. They had a medley where it was a block press overhead to a awkward ass Husafeld type thing carry. And then there's one more. It was, I think, a yoke to farmers type thing. A lot of medleys.
Mm.
And then Travis Ortmeyer's awkward ass chain on the Hercules hold where he almost came off the ground. Did you see that?
I didn't get to see anything, dude.
Yeah, go to Travis's Instagram and look at the Hercules hold. There's so many memes about it right now on going around Instagram and whatnot.
All right.
I'll be right back. I gotta shut the door.
Was it? Oh, this is sandbag toss. Oh, that one didn't look like it was going. That bar is moving. Oh, he did pretty good on that though. Where's the? Oh, this one. Oh, what the fuck?
Because the chains are different lengths.
Oh, is that why he's up on one leg?
Yeah. If you look at his right side, the chain's shorter than the left side, so it's pulling him up. And then he finally got it back balanced.
There's more hanging here, yeah.
Yeah. Still got second, though. I think he said.
In this, he got fourth overall, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, they had a power steer?
Yeah. It was 500, 550, 600, I think, or 650.
Ooh, that's heavy. That's in kg. I can't see it. That's 275 kg. The heaviest one. Managed one step with the 605. That's heavy.
Yeah.
And Janashia won.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he got second or third in the stones because he was sweating so bad his tacky wore off. And he went to one motion to one stone, and it slipped right out of his hands and went right out of the ground, so it screwed up his time.
That is a heavy load.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a block one.
Yeah, the block. Look at this Husafeld thing that they carry.
Being a block press and a shield carry medley. Pressing it pretty easily. Oh, I have to do this one twice.
Look at this shield thing.
What the fuck? It looks like they took a couple of block presses and gorilla glued them together.
I think they had a log press and then a stone run for the final day.
Yeah, he didn't have all that post down here. What's this? Just him messing around with somebody. Oh, yeah. I saw this. It did the old light post thing with him.
A little bit of core strength there.
Is he having? Is Nathan a coach for him?
Nathan Payton? Yeah, it's one of his best friends. That's what we were talking about. He's just like, yeah, Nathan Payton and I graduated together or something like that. He was saying.
Okay.
And they're actually pretty good friends. And he, like when he does dieting, he takes a lot of the same things from Nathan Payton.
Okay. Gotcha. That's why he's got the one cheat meal a week type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Anything else you want to talk about, buddy?
No, I think that's good. I'm ready to go get my Taco Bell fourth meal in.
What?
No, it's not Taco Bell. No, it's just I just said fourth meal. It's actually my fifth meal. I thought it would be cooler to say that though.
I got the chicken and green beans and pepper sitting in the fridge ready for me right now.
I took the green pepper and I sliced it into the ovals or whatever they're called, and then I seasoned them with a little bit of Creole seasoning, the salt, I forget the Tony Cicerazzi or whatever, a little bit of that on there, and I put them in the air fryer for a minute so they kind of sizzle, and then
boom. So here's my other question: what do you something that I forgot to ask you? I know you don't care about seasoning, but what do you think about sauces?
I put yum yum sauce on almost everything. So I don't think, as long as you're not putting a gallon of ketchup on everything to where that's because ketchup has a shitload of sugar in it. Right. But like mustards, all your mustards are good. A little bit of mayo for fat calorie content.
So yum yum sauce.
Yum yum sauce, dude. I don't know if you like it or not, but I put that shit on everything.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Okay, so like hot sauce and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you can use all the hot sauce in the world.
Yeah, so I like the Nando's peri peri.
Never had that one. I use
Nando's is like a restaurant, but they sell their sauces at Kroger, so it's good stuff. It's pretty spicy, but it's good sauce.
I bought some of that garlic parmesan from B-Dubs, that sauce at Walmart I had. I put that. I've been putting that on my chicken once a day.
Sugar.
I don't know that one. Yeah, a lot of the sauces they make are the Stubbs. Mr. Stubbs is no sugar barbecue sauce. We have another brand too. I forget the name of it.
I think I'm done with the barbecue sauce, but I got the zero sugar honey mustard.
Okay, yeah, from
the B Stubbs or GQs.
Yeah. Yeah, those are all fine. Those are good to go too.
Okay.
And another thing, like I said too, with vegetables, if you want to, if I don't know if you eat Brussels sprouts, but you can throw Brussels sprouts in. Pretty much any green vegetable is good too. So if you if you like sauerkraut, I don't know if you like sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut, so I put that shit on. Like if I have a Polish sausage, tablespoon of Beta sauces are the best. Rib rack is amazing. Yeah, rib rack. Yeah, they make some good shit.
Yeah, that's something I was been meaning to ask you, but I forgot about it. Yeah, somebody had a bottle of Yum Yum sauce at work, and I may not have used the last of it up.
Oh, you ass! I would burn that place to the ground.
So somebody actually wrote on it, "Free, eat me," type thing, and I'm like,
I got the same thing on my back.
Oh. Free or eat me?
Both.
All right.
It's good. It's a good showstopper. But yeah, dude, like I said, with the meat, everything's interchangeable. So if you want to have chicken or steak, it's always better to get your fat in the morning and then before bed.
Okay.
So, like, I usually have my steak in the morning when I wake up.
You say that, but why do you have me having peanut butter in the middle of the day?
Because you're starting to learn how to use your body. Your body is basically learning how to formulate that shit. So once you get efficient with it, then it's a lot better. But because in the middle of the day, that's your most movement, so you're going to burn off the extra calories from the peanut butter too. Like you move more during the middle of the day than you do at 3 a.m.
Oh, gotcha.
So
depends on if I'm at night shift or day shift.
Yeah, I guess too.
It's pretty much the same though. There's zero movement. I have a pair of boxers with that same slogan.
Free, eat me, baby. You better wear those to work tomorrow, then, Fred.
Just those.
Just those. Nothing, and some shoes probably. You don't want to get your feet cold. But alrighty, shit.
Do you want to roll a Q&A, or are you ready to go eat?
I'm ready to eat. I gotta eat. It's already 11:12.
All right, buddy. 11. I thought you said 11 or 12, but it's actually 11:12. All right, I'll stick you in here for a couple minutes. If anybody's got questions, I'll let Cory go eat.
Yeah, but like I was saying though too, if you ever do have any questions or want to know anything, go ahead, shoot me or Tony a message, and we can go from there. And like I said, he'll put the next video. He'll put links in description, so you can go to social media links. You can go to in my Instagram, my Facebook page, or Iron Farm Gym. It's at Iron Farm Gym on Facebook. So, yeah, if you ever need anything, don't be afraid to reach out.
All right, buddy.
All right.
You gonna be up for a while, or you got work tomorrow?
I don't have Grand Theft Auto anymore. So my PlayStation the hard drive's corrupted. So basically it deletes itself every randomly. It could just be at any given time. I'll go to fire it up and it'll say, sorry, data corrupted. You had to delete everything and you start fresh, and I have to relog into everything. So it did it 3 times in 1 week. And
oh my god,
I don't know why. So I had Call of Duty too, and Call of Duty's 6,000 gigs to download, and Grand Theft Auto is 120 gigs. So I download it, and as soon as it finishes downloading, it fucking corrupted again. So I'm like, all right, I'm done. I don't know what the hell is going on with this PlayStation. And I don't really want to go buy a new PlayStation 4 because
they have 5's out.
5's out, right. And I want a PC anyway.
Oh,
what other games you got? Is that it?
I got some older ones. I got I was actually found my games the other day when I was working cleaning out the garage. But I've got a couple of the older Assassin's Creeds. I think I'm gonna re-put Black Flag back in because that's the best one out there.
It is.
So I was thinking about reinstalling that and playing it. But other than that, I got the Crew 2. The newest Madden I have is 18. So
I don't even know if I have any Madden anymore.
A little outdated on Madden. There's another one I have, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's where you're a hacker type thing.
Watch Dogs?
Yes, Watch Dogs 2. I don't have the first one. I got the second one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. I only have Farming Simulator, Call of Duty, and Battlefield right now.
Download Warzone.
Yeah, you need to download Warzone. It's free.
Really?
Yeah.
PlayStation is free?
Yeah.
I might have to look.
It's like 110 gigs, so you better make sure you have room. But it's free.
I know I have room right now because I have a bunch of stuff off there, but
yeah, Warzone is completely free. You get to play. You can play with everyone. It's cross-platform.
Mm.
You should download them. You and Fred can get on there.
Play off with PC hackers then.
Yeah, basically. Fred's like level 894. I'm level like 6.
Still higher than me. All right, buddy. Go enjoy your food.
I'll stay out here
in case anybody's got any more questions.
Alrighty, we'll see ya.
All right, man. He didn't even close out. I had to remove him. Oh, he's flipping me off. What the heck? All right. If anybody's got any more questions, I'll stick out here for a couple of minutes, but I'm going to go over my giveaway for the month again real quick in case anybody's got any questions on that. And then if you guys are interested, I can do what I've done it a couple times now. Oh, now he's gone. Is talk about one Redcon one product, break down the label, what's in it, and what it can do for you type of thing. So my giveaway for the month of what the hell are we in, April? I'm going to give away one full tub of Total War and one of these three flavors, grape, green apple, and sour tropical punch, which sour tropical punch is not on the website anymore. You can't get it. It was a limited run. And a big noise of your choice of one of these two, which will be sour gummy bear or rainbow candy. So if you make any purchase off the website, let me know your order number, and I will get you put onto my little spinny wheel app thing that I have. And always click the link in the description. It will take you to the website, and then you can always see at the top here what they have going on for the deal for the day. So like this is Monday's deal. If you spend $50, you get a free double tap, which is, the fat burner with caffeine, and then also if you spend $85 was a free CLA L-carnitine. So L-carnitine is a fat burner that helps with your metabolism. Yeah, sour tropical punch. I honestly would hate to get rid of that flavor because I haven't tried it yet, and it sounds like the Sour Punch straws is what it sounds like. So, or Sour Patch Kids, without saying it's Sour Patch Kids type of thing, and it sounds like it's gonna be really good. So L-carnitine is a metabolism booster, and it gives me a little bit of energy as well. And then CLA is the weight management support. And then if they always have some kind of deal, it usually changes every day depending on what deal they have going on. They'll throw in free shipping if you spend so much as well. I was talking a little bit earlier. They have a new MRE bar that's going to be coming out this month, a different flavor, which is going to be red velvet cake. They also have a new, what was a limited edition Total War. Excuse me, inhaled my spit. Was a Olympia Fireball. This came out 2 years ago for the Olympia, that when it was in Vegas, and it wasn't in Florida like it was this past year. So I'm assuming this tastes like cinnamon and whiskey. So that's one I don't have on my shelf yet. That would look really nice up there. So I might have to find a way to snag one of that. Another new bar that's going to be coming out towards the end of the month, for what I've been told, is going to be the Redcon 1 bar. So if you've had any of the bars before that, I was trying to see if they even have them on here anymore. Oh, this is RTD. which also they're coming out with a new flavor of the RTD this month, I believe. Salted caramel protein bars. That's what I was looking for. All right, so they used to have these breakfast bars. They still have some of the peanut butter puffs, one left. They discontinued these. The only reason I could see why they discontinued them is they don't have a good shelf life. I have some up in my cupboard, and my brother actually tried some the other day. He's like, "Dude, don't ever give me those again." And I'm like, "Okay, I won't because they don't have them anymore." They turn rock hard. The cereal part out of it is super hard and chewy, and it's not they didn't have enough of a very good shelf life. They were delicious when they first came out, but yeah, yeah, the MRE RTDs are coming out with a new flavor of these. I've only been able to try the blueberry cobbler and the strawberry the strawberry shortcake. Both very good. I enjoyed them. Jeff, I don't remember which one I sent you. Maybe a blueberry one. I sent Jeff a pretty good care package. I have MRE RTD vanilla right now, and I'm not a big fan. Really. I think some people said vanilla was like their least favorite. You know what a lot of people are doing, and I'm not sure if you're a coffee drinker or not, but they're using it as their creamer in their coffee. Been seeing a lot of people do that. I don't know if you've tried that or if you're even a coffee drinker. Yeah, salted caramel does sound pretty good. I think I sent you a blueberry one, which actually in the powder form I like the strawberry better than the blueberry. And okay, yeah, I haven't tried the vanilla or the chocolate. I might have to run over to, I believe Vitamin Shop carries them individually. Um, it's one of the things where the GNC is closer to me, but the Vitamin Shop carries more products than GNC does, which kind of sucks because I got a pretty decent relationship with the owners of the GNC, just stopping in there, checking in with them every once in a while. I've been able to get in there and do some demos because they own three different stores in the Tri City area here. So, but yeah, what else is new that they're working on? I don't even know how to find it over here on the side. Canteen is kind of a newer product last year that they came out with. Is a hydration and electrolyte. They used to have hydration and electrolyte products in the BCAA Breach, but they took that out and kind of just made Breach a flavored BCAA. So then they came out with Canteen. They're working on coming this out with Canteen in a ready to drink form as well. So it's going to be look like a water bottle. Um, and you'll be able to probably get that in a 12 pack for $34.99, just like everything else. But I had this in strawberry lemonade, and I'm interested in trying the other flavors without having to buy a full container just to see if I like it better. The strawberry lemonade is usually a pretty good flavor for me, but I ended up having to add like flavor added to this as well because it was kind of missing some flavor to it. So I would add like some Mio or Crystal Light or something like that just to get a little bit extra flavor to it. I don't know how much water you're supposed to add it to. One scoop, 8 to 12 ounces. Yeah, I would add it to like a shaker and it wouldn't taste very well. But I guess the big shakers are 20 ounces. Anyways, yeah, if you're looking for a canteen coming out in a RTD, probably in the near future. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, guys. If you guys got any questions, any products that you'd be interested in learning more about, I just placed a big, huge order for myself to help me with prep the other day. And I was going to get one thing that they didn't have. There we go. Yeah, they didn't have 11 Bravo in stock, but I picked me up Moab, Halo, and some Grunt. I like, yes, grunt is good. What flavor do you like the best? Mango is my favorite flavor in grunt. So yeah, grunt is the EAA product. We also have a branched chain amino acid by itself, or we have breach, which is our uh, BCAA that has flavor to it. So they have BCAA that's non-flavored that you can get by itself. What's your opinion on Moab? I like Moab. Um, so I just started taking it again today. I have right now. I've got grape. I ordered a cherry lime. So the big thing in Moab is I'm looking at the label. I don't see it in there now. I thought it had HMB in it. Yeah, calcium B hydroxy. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, that's HMB. So HMB is a. I like it as a muscle builder. So yeah, grape is pretty good. I tell you what, a grape Total War sitting right here that you could win. My only issue with this is it tastes kind of gritty, especially when you get down to like the bottom of the shaker. So what I did today with my pre-workout, um, so like if I'm going to use this Moab on my training days, I'll use it with my pre-workout. So today I had Moab, Big Noise, and Total War all together in the same shaker with only like 6 ounces of water, if not less than that, just to be able to shoot it down real quick to get my workout in. And then I put like another 2 ounces of water in it to get what's left over in the cup, basically. And it's pretty gritty down at the buy. Big Noise is kind of the same way. Depends on what formula you have. If you have the old formula with the beetroot extract, it was pretty gritty. So the Big Noise that I have sitting here now is a new formula, and they took the beetroot extract or beet. I don't know if it was beetroot or what, but it had beets in it basically. It was what made it red. But beets is a natural vasodilator. Yeah, so Moab is a really good muscle builder. So I plan on using Moab, Halo, and when 11 Bravo comes back in stock, I'll be using that as well. Uh, so funny story is I was using all three of those last year to get ready for a competition, and that's when I tore my groin. So I was getting really strong and probably stronger than I wanted to, and that's when I tore my groin. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using all three of those again together. But each one of those individual, if I were to use any of them, Moab would be good. That's the only one that comes in a powder form. The rest of them are all pill form. Um, but yeah, I got my brother using Halo right now. Um, the only issue with myself personally is sometimes I forget to take pills. But yeah, they also have Moab in unflavored, so that way you didn't have to worry about it tasting weird, mixing it with something else. But yeah, the big thing in Moab is the HMB. Halo is like yeah, the only thing in that is a Smilax root, Chinese Smilax root. So yep, it has beetroot and Rhodolia rosea root. Yeah, so you got the old formula. So if I look at the new formula, let's pull Big Noise up here so you guys can see it. I can't remember when they redid it, so I can mix the total worth of Moab. Yeah, absolutely. So if you're going to use Moab, you want to use it every single day. So if you're going to use it on a non-training day, take it first thing in the morning before breakfast to get it out of the way. So like when I'm in my prep, I'll use GI juice and Moab in the morning on my non-training days. If it's a training day, I'll just use GI juice by itself, which I forgot to order GI juice the other day because I'm a dummy. Yeah, so they took the beetroot out because people were complaining about the flavor, and yeah, so it's still got choline, butane anhydrous. So it's still got all your pump products minus the beet root. So it doesn't give it the weird flavor or the red color anymore. I haven't tried the new formula. I still have a couple scoops left of the old formula. I'm doing double tap powder right now too. Double tap is really good first thing in the morning. Um, yeah, I love that first thing when I wake up. It's a really good instead of having like an energy drink or a pot of coffee or something like that. Double tap first thing in the morning. I'm drinking the orange crush flavor right now. And I don't have any extra in the house right now. That's my last one. I'll probably stick away from that a little bit because it is a fat burner. It's got fat burning products in it, but I do like it for having the caffeine first thing in the morning. Yeah, definitely. Total War, Moab, Big Noise mixed together is a huge combo to get some good pump in during a workout. Orange Crush, yeah, cola right now. How do you like the cola? So the last time I had it, it still had a something in it to make it like fizzy. And I got a buddy of mine who's drinking cola right now. He's not a fan of it. I can't remember what it had in it, but when it mixed with water, it made it like kind of carbonated-ish. So you had to be careful when you opened up your shaker because it would literally pop out the top. Hmm. You must. I know that's interesting. What if you end up getting the old version of it somehow? But yeah, I can't remember even what flavor of the big noise I have right now that I'm using. They have that in unflavored as well. But so I got it's either rainbow candy or sour gummy that I'm finishing up right now. But I got both those sitting right here in front of me right now in the new formula that I want to give away. Yeah, you have to be careful. So I believe when I had it, it was just some sample packets. When I used to be able to get sample packets, I mean, I could still buy them, but $3 for a sample packets where I used to be able to get like 10 sample packets to hand out to people to help me out. That's why I make my own sample packets now. I got these little bags here with labels on them. Yeah, let's go over to basic training series. So this is the what I was talking about. This is they have the BCAA here that you can get plain, so it doesn't have any flavor or extra stuff in it. It's just BCAA and it's $19.99. So they got some of the stuff that you get in the basic training series for pretty cheap, especially with discount codes. But like today, I don't think they had any special discount codes. It was just you could use my 20% off code. Yeah, the only thing I'm really using out of this right now is vitamin C. I still got some CLA and Euhimbine laying around, but I don't have a need to suppress my appetite or really cut weight down anymore right now. We'll see how this diet works out for me. It's working out pretty good so far as long as I'm sticking to it. Easter kind of messed things up a little bit. It was a screwy weekend. Oh, I'm still waiting to see those hats pop up. I really want to jump on those hats. So I saw him in an Instagram story today. Oh, I would assume they'd pop up underneath accessories. I just ordered this bag and got it in. It's huge. It's a big bag. So I'm gonna open up Instagram and show you those hats. Clayton is the first thing to pop up when I open up Instagram. So cute. Fred, if you're still in here, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's see if I can find those. I think Singerman had it on his Instagram. I don't know how to skip through stories with this, though. All right, we're going to watch it. Oh, there's the little arrow. All right, here's the hats. I don't think you guys can hear it, but I think I want that one right there. I could be wrong. I don't know. I want the flag ones, I think. I don't know if they're I don't know if they're Brandon Bills or not. That might be what that tag on the says. Sides. Yeah. That beanie looks sick too. You probably the dark camo. Yeah. It's the one at the very end. I think I like this one. I'm not sure though. But yeah, you like that one. That one. Flag with the dark camo. Yeah. So they had some of these up before. Yeah, you can see the BB on the side. So they're Brandon Bills. I'm assuming they're probably going to be like $35 hats. I could be wrong. I think that's what they had them for before. But yeah, they're sick hats. So that's like a stitched in leather patch on the front. Yeah. So they had some of these before, but some of these are new. I think they had a couple of them before. Yeah, he did say Brandon Bills there. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty cool logo. So they had that one before, and they had either this one or the very last one before. Yeah, I don't know. I have two camo hats from them already, so I might go with that one or this one at the end. Yeah, I haven't decided yet. I need them to go on the website because at the very end he says they should be on the website in the next couple hours. But that was a while ago now, so I don't think they're going to be up today. I'll have to check as soon as I wake up tomorrow to see if they're up. I hope so. Cool. You guys got any questions for me about anything? Weird things popping up on my computer here. I can't see the chat. No questions here. Awesome, Jeff. Appreciate you jumping in. Sponsorship. You want me to sponsor who? You? Love to help you out. I'll tell you what. Make a purchase, and I'll get your name put in for a giveaway. Yeah, I can't even get fully sponsored, so. Yeah, definitely need you and Cory to come up and train someday, or me come down there, one or the other. Last time I tried to go out there, I almost died in a car accident from the snowstorm. Nothing like going sideways down a 4-lane road. Whoa. All right, I'm gonna need a new camera. It's driving me nuts. Well, cool. If Fred doesn't have any questions either, I'm gonna hop off and try to stay up for the rest of the night. Appreciate you guys being able to join in. Got it, but I meet like athletes I have. Not athletes I know have. You have athletes you know that have sponsorships? Oh, I missed what you said up above. A lot of athletes I follow from bodybuilding, wrestling, gaming, and strongman. Yeah, I know. I saw you like commenting on the thing James Howling had. Yeah, you shared something of his for Icon One. I'll get that to you later. No, yeah, I apologize. I didn't see your comment up above there. Yeah, so I actually found out something interesting today. Is they last year they sponsored Adam Adam Scher, Braun Strowman. So then we went to redo his contract this year, and WWE told him no. So that's why he's no longer sponsored by them, which kind of sucks because, um, yeah, he's a big dude. That's why you haven't been seeing much of him around Recon One lately. That's why they signed a couple more AEW guys. So they got Brian Cage and Kenny Trigger, Kenny Dynamite Trigger, the V Trigger. I think that's his name. I keep forgetting. Yeah, not only that, but they got oh man, now I'm gonna forget. Um, so they just came out with the apparel line for the different athletes as well. But, um, so they came out with a couple different apparel for uh, Kai and WWE's F everyone. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Kenny Omega. There we go. So I quit. I don't know. I quit kind of following wrestling for a while. Oh, Sage Northcutt. That's the other one I was trying to think of. So they got the let me get this up here, athlete apparel line. So are coming out with 12 limited edition shirts of the different athletes, at least these four guys here. So Kai, Kenny Omega, Brian Cage, and Sage Northcutt. Sage is he used to be in the UFC. He's with a different company now. I can't remember exactly which one, but yeah, everybody knows who Kai is. So yeah, these two guys here are AEW. So supposedly they're coming out with 12 different shirts of these guys. I've been kind of waiting for them to come out with the shirt for Oberst, but I think with him having the Demo Ranch bunker branding line of his shirts, I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to have a Redcon One Strong and Pretty shirt. So, but I don't think that'll ever happen with him being with bunker branding. Yeah, they got a couple other athletes too, which would they've had shirts for, but they had the shed shirt. AEW's guys awesome too. Brian Cage is the beast. Yeah, but Cage is a big dude. I thought they had like the athletes. Let's student athlete. Or it might be all the way down at the bottom. Like a whole list of all the athletes. There, right here. That they currently have. Yeah, so you got Martin Ford. They'll ever have anything with him. Cedric, I don't remember if they had a Cedric shirt or not. They had a DeBoll shirt for a while for George Peterson. Oh, he's in with one fighter. Okay. Yeah, that's all I remember. They had a couple Sandow shirts, Luke Sandow, and Brian when he was with them. So, yeah, yeah, the blessing's pretty big with them, but they don't ever have a shirt for him. But yeah, yeah, me alongside James is another down to earth guy. I chatted with him on last stream a couple days ago. Yeah, I've never actually caught one of his. Is he on Twitch? Is that where he mainly streams at? And I see him on. I'm gonna pronounce the name Faud. His channel a lot. Doing live streams with them too. So yeah. I'm getting tired. I still have to stay up for a while. I can say it's gonna be energy drink time. Yeah, Faud Abad or something like that. I can't remember his name. Yeah, he's been on their live stream podcast or whatever they call it quite a bit. So cool. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm gonna try to do one of these again. Not sure when. Maybe Thursday. Fred, good to hear you doing good with your diet and working with Nick and everything. I don't know if you caught it, but I'm sure Cory's talked about it, but he just did a write up for me to follow. So excited to get going on that better than I did this past weekend. All right. Hope you guys had a good Easter. Hope you guys had a good week. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate you guys for sticking around tonight. Catch you later.